Hello, everyone, and welcome. I am your host, Asherden, from the Wayfarer Guild. That's right, I'm the lead developer of Wayfarer, and we are here for another Wayfarer live stream. We, of course, have back with us GameGrounds and Finnegan, who are continuing their journey through Arcavios, Schools Out Forever. So Arcavios is the plane that Strixhaven School of Mages is set on, and we've built an entire story that they've been playing through for about 3 weeks now. And yeah, it's been pretty amazing. They've gone through episode 1, got to Strixhaven, got through some interesting things happening in episode 2, which happened last week. So if you haven't checked that out, you can go look at our YouTube of the Wayfarer Guild and check that out. We've got our links, of course, below the video here. And, let's go ahead and introduce our Wayfarers, and we'll go ahead and go over what they're playing with today and what's going on with the game in general. So give me just a moment here. I actually have to switch the players over to the right slots as usual, because the scrivener has to be at the bottom, of course. Yes. And then, so let's go ahead and start with Finnegan this time around. So Finnegan, what are you playing today in Wayfarer?
Sure thing. I'm playing Osgir the Reconstructor once again, the Lorehold commander from Strixhaven, ready to throw some artifacts in the graveyard and then bring them back in double time. And along with that is my Spark Emblem, Justice Path of Protection.
Awesome. Yes. So if you're new to the stream and you haven't watched any Wayfarer streams before, Spark Emblems are the unique special card that each Wayfarer chooses when they start the game that gives them special abilities that make them more like the Planeswalker that they should be. And we're currently on episode 3, which is tier 3, meaning that their Spark Emblem has now upgraded to a special extra ability. They've grown in power since going through the first 2 episodes, and facing the trials that they've had within. And the upgrade to Finnegan's Spark Emblem here has upgraded their avatar creature that comes with their Spark Emblem called the Judicator. So previously it was a 2/2 with flying, but now it's a 4/4 with flying and vigilance. So that should be a very large upgrade, very good for dealing damage, getting through, triggering the Judicator ability, and what have you. So let's take it over to GameGrounds. So GameGrounds, what are we continuing through our adventures with?
All right, so we're bringing back Lathril, just kind of hoping to do the elf ball thing, create a bunch of elves. I've leaned a little bit more into some of the recursion aspect, and rather than draw that could mill me out, I decided to lean into more draw that was optional this time.
Ah, very good, yes.
And then we are sticking with the right. We now have right path of life, and just going to continue to put those creatures in my bin and bring them back.
Awesome. Yeah, so if you haven't watched the previous streams, so GameGrounds, of course, is running with that elf deck, and Finnegan is running with the Osgir Artifact Recursion. So GameGrounds is running with, I do believe I can bring it up here on the stream because he has the token there. It is Rite of Life, I want to say. Yes, Path of Life, which is the tier 3 Spark Emblem. There's the tier 2 and there's the tier 3. And, it's a really interesting pattern that we've made for our Spark Emblems where each one kind of goes in its own kind of branch. And who knows, maybe these Spark Emblems might branch off into other paths that you can choose as you're leveling up. So it's kind of something that we're exploring here and making for extra customization for each player. And if you're curious, here is the list of all the other tier 3 emblems. You can see them on the screen here. Finnegan, of course, is playing with the Justice line, and GameGrounds is playing with the Right line. But there's 3 others. We made one, they're not colored, but we wanted to make ones that feel like they fit decks of certain colors. And the other 3 that we have are the Prophecy line, the Courage line, and the Nature line. And these you can all find, and what I'm currently playing on is our Tabletop Simulator official mod of Wayfarer, and you can see all these cards that we have in there from all the 3 episodes that we've released thus far, and you can play them with your buddies if they have Tabletop Simulator as well. The table that we have for it supports up to 4 people. If you want to take a look at that, I'll scroll out real quick and it'll show you everything, so you can see all the different places you could play as Wayfarers, and of course the scrivener on the opposite side, and then we've got guides to all the Arcavios stuff off to the right. So if we're going to go ahead and get started today, let's go ahead and go over a little bit of the story since last time, a little bit of a recap. So in episode 2, you adventured with Amartha Nadarin. Yes, that's right, a Dragon's Guard who worked with you to help quell the kind of fighting that was going on between the Deans and the Dragon's Guard. They don't seem to like each other anymore. The Dragon's Guard being kind of a little bit more militaristic. The dragons themselves, the Elder Dragons, been using them a little bit more for their own gains. Doesn't seem like something that the Deans like too much, especially because Strixhaven is really just a place of learning and not for, militaristic occupation. So Amartha has, of course, decided to work with the Wayfarer party in looking for something called the Time Crystal, which is something that Tanazir Quandrix, an Elder Dragon of blue and green, has wanted to recover from Strixhaven. They didn't know where it was, and they offered the Wayfarers and the Dragon's Guard to help search for it. The Wayfarers, GameGrounds and Finnegan, of course, being neutral, not a part of either side, has made it easier for them to work with Amartha to look for the Time Crystal and not have to worry about any of the weird kind of sides that you might have to pick or things like that. So, during the last episode, this is of course a spoiler, they got to the Time Crystal at the end of the episode through some really kind of strange vision things that were happening as they got closer to it. And Amartha touched the Time Crystal and both disappeared, which was very abrupt and kind of shocking. But even more shocking than that, when asking other people in Strixhaven, especially the Dragon's Guard, where Amartha was, they asked, who is Amartha? So that's another thing that we're going to have to solve coming up in episode 3 of Arcavios School's Out Forever. So let's go ahead and get started here. Like, both of you have gotten your initial hands, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'll go ahead and go over the setup first before you start your turn. So we're on scene 1, and at the beginning of the scene, we'll go ahead and go over what the scene card does. So if you're new to Wayfarer and you haven't seen a stream before, I'll go over it really quickly. A scene card gives kind of an explanation about what the Wayfarers have to do to progress the story, as well as give a little bit of the story bits and set the scene, as it were, of all the different mechanics that are encompassing what the story is going on. So it lends itself very well to cinematic storytelling. So currently right here at the beginning of the story, oh great, we got a new follower. Thanks, Corlock84. We've got Slipping Away, which is scene 1 of Arcavios. And it says, when this scene opens, each Wayfarer creates 5 clue tokens. So you're going to have to do that. Then if there are 2 or more Wayfarers, I get an emblem with creatures I control have +1/+1. So my creatures are a little bit stronger. They're going to have a basic anthem, which I'll need to put out as a little note. And then players can't sacrifice clues this scene, so you're just going to hold on to them. So you got 5. So you can't sack them. But yes, I would I love this clue. I was almost thinking you were going to draw an ocarina there, GameGrounds. It looked very similar.
The best dogfoot I can do.
Ah, yes. Dobby, welcome to the stream. Yes, I'm glad you could watch. Yeah, so at the beginning of your upkeep for each Wayfarer, I gain control of 1 target clue they control. So I get your clues, one at a time, every turn. Then if it's the first time this ability triggered this game, target Wayfarer loses the spoils. So I'll get 1 clue that you get, but you get a spoils first. Okay, so you'll get something back to help you out. I only start with 15 life because I'm stealing your stuff. Because when Wayfarers control no clues, I ready the next scene. So it's a countdown. Corlock waved at the camera. Thank you. We'll wave back. Yes. When Finnegan gets yes, when Finnegan gets the second camera, he'll also be able to wave back in that way too. Sure. And then, of course, when this scene closes, I exile all clues I control. So I don't get to keep them, but I get to steal them from you.
Interesting.
But so just as a little hint, you may want to kill me before you get all the clues stolen. Just as a hint.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so the story bit that's on the scene 1 here says nobody else seems to know who Amartha was anymore. Clues to their existence seem to be slipping away. So, and this, of course, lovely art is by Sam Burley. We reuse all Wizards art to make ourselves fan content compliable. And we just have really good art that we can reuse. So we're on tier 3, of course. You can see on the up left of the scene card. That's lets you know that make sure that everything is good. Like your spark emblem matches the scenes and things like that. But anyway, let me go ahead and get my hand here. Forgot to draw that myself. I mean, my Wayfarers are way ahead of me. I draw up to 3 cards because I always draw equal to the number of Wayfarers plus 1. And yeah, so go ahead and take your turn, Wayfarers. You have to figure out what to do with these clues here. They're slipping away slowly but surely.
And we can't sacrifice them, right?
Cannot sacrifice clues. No, you can't sacrifice clues at all. That's on the scene.
Right.
Oh, this scene. Okay.
During the scene.
Draw.
If this scene card is gone, you can sacrifice them.
Okay.
Mill 2.
I'm gonna play a mountain.
All right, for those who first time watching, so I'm using the right 3 pre-combat main phase. I milled 2, so that's why I just randomly milled 2 for anybody watching. Sadly, though, that's all I'm doing is I'm playing a land and I'm done.
I'm going to.
I'm gonna start stealing clues.
Get things moving. So I'm gonna play Faithless Looting. I'm gonna draw 2.
So in story, like connotation here, bits of the time crystal are on the ground. Other footprints that Amartha has left behind. Pieces that kind of show off that Amartha existed are slowly disappearing from the timeline.
I'm gonna pitch Combustible Gear Hulk and Key to the City.
Nice. That's a good pitch right there.
Not bad, not bad. And with that, yeah, that's all I got. So we'll move to end step.
Yep. Go ahead and create the ritualist.
The Judicator is going to come in, but phased out. And that's it.
All right. So if we're gonna go back to my turn, let's see. When does this trigger for me? At the beginning of my upkeep. Sure. I'll get to your clues. So I need to pull out the clues here, and then you'll get. Damn, where the hell are these clues at? I'm gonna have to generate them. This is on me for not being entirely ready at the beginning of the game. But it's okay. Clues. I mean, I could have pulled it out of episode 2's clue bucket because we already made a special clue for that, but it's fine. So
Right.
I'm gonna steal 2 of your 1 clue from each of you. So I got 2 clues. Not that it matters because my clues are gonna disappear, right? Where's the clone? There it is. Clone. I have 2 clues now. And then, of course, when this happens, target Wayfarer loots the spoils. So I'm going to go ahead and have GameGrounds loot the spoils.
Okay.
So if you're new to watching the stream, you've never got to see a Wayfarer game before, there's a spoils deck. You can see it right here. It's on my main screen right here. A spoils deck. What does it do? Well, it's pumped chock full of item cards, 20 cards in a spoils deck. And item cards are one-ofs. You can only have 1 item card out on the entire Wayfarer team. So if it happens multiple times, you have to choose which one you want and keep it. The other one gets shuffled back into the spoils deck. But it's a special item card that typically they're artifacts. They can be other things depending on the journey. And they will do special things depending on what card it is. So some cards may let you take an extra turn, or another card lets you destroy a bunch of permanents, or another card gets you a bunch of Beebles. It's a lot of things. A lot of things going on there. So I'm going to shuffle this spoils deck. We're going to put all the card here. It's a collaborative curative. So
All right.
Collaborative Curative is an item artifact for X tap, sacrifice it. Each Wayfarer chooses 1. X is the number of Wayfarers, so 2. Other Wayfarers can help pay for this cost for this ability, so you guys can pay mana together. Gain 5 life is one of the choices. Target creature you control gets indestructible is another choice. And put target card from your graveyard on top of your library is the third choice. So that's quite interesting. So it looks like nobody can pay for it right now.
Correct.
But soon. Ray Murloc666 has followed us. Thank you for the follow. We appreciate it.
Hey, Murloc.
Yeah. All right. And of course, for my turn, I also create an essence land on the upkeep. Essence lands allow me to tap for a mana of any color. They work like, City of Brass and stuff like that, but they don't deal any damage to me. And then when I have 3 of them, I can start doing the infuse, which is a power boost mechanic that we have in Wayfarer. So if I'm going to play cards for free, so when I get to my main phase, I play cards equal to the Wayfarers in the game for free. So we've got 2, so I'm going to play 2 cards for free. And we are going to play... Ooh, we got some interesting stuff this time. I'm going to go ahead and play Dream Strix for free and Tome Shredder for free.
Okay.
Yeah, so we got 3/2 flying. When it becomes target of a spell, sacrifice it. When it dies, I learn. So, just a spoiler, I have no sideboard, so I'm just going to use it for the discard to draw. And then we also have Tome Shredder, who's got haste. And then it has tap, exile, an instant or sorcery card from your graveyard, put a +1/+1 counter on it, and then it's a 2/2. But currently, and this is something that I need to make a little note card for, which I'm going to do here in just a second. I have all my creatures are bigger.
They all come in with a +1/+1 counter, right?
Well, it's technically an emblem that makes them all +1/+1.
Ah, okay.
Creatures you control have +1/+1. There we go. So, there you go. I have that emblem there. I know it's not the most ideal thing. I should have made my own emblem for that, but that's fine. I mean, it's big enough that you can see it, right? So yeah, all my creatures have +1/+1. So the Tome Shredder is a 3/3 and it has haste. So, and you guys got 40 life. You could handle it. Oh, Ritualist is out, huh? So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna go ahead and attack Finnegan with the 3/3. It's up to you if you want to block with your Ritualist or not.
Nah, Finnegan, you okay with taking 3 for now?
I think so.
First blood. First blood of the night. All right, awesome. So yeah, so that happens there. So just to let the viewers know, the Ritualist is a Vigilance Death Touch. So GameGrounds has a lot more like usability out of that Ritualist than he had last time. So this will be a lot of fun. Okay, so then after that happens, I'm done. I go to my end step, which is where I draw my cards instead of normally drawing during my draw step. And I only have 1 card left in my hand, so I have to draw up to my base hand size, which is, of course, 3. So I'll draw through 2 cards from the scene deck, and I will pass it back to the Wayfarers.
All right.
All right, untap. Draw.
Keep draw. All right, and then go ahead and mill 2.
Your Judicator now faces back in, correct?
Yes. There we go.
You got that Judicator.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so strong.
Flying vigilance. It's huge.
It's huge.
And it has vigilance.
Yeah.
So this is good.
It's a Sarah Angel. Turn 2 Sarah Angel's pretty good.
Not bad. I'm gonna play Plains as my land for turn.
So just to inform the people watching the stream, you might think a turn 2 Sarah Angel is really strong. However, we're on tier 3, so we're halfway through the difficulty level curve of the content. So getting up to tier 5, the players are going to play with a 60 card deck, kind of like a brawl style. So everything's going to be very streamlined when they get there. All right, continue.
All right, I'm just foretelling a card here. And, I mean, I feel like there's no reason not to just swing in with a 2/2 with Vigilance and Death Touch here. I'm ready. So I'm ready to go to attacks if you are, Finnegan.
I'm also ready, man.
All right.
Let's do it.
Bonk.
All right, so you're going to attack with both of those. So you got the Death Toucher. And you've got Judicator. Oh, so Judicator's trigger goes off, right?
Oh yeah, so I got right. So I've got to detain.
Yep, detain and also prevention, right?
Yep. So I will detain the bird.
So we
Yep.
are up
Because it's
to
a 4/2, right?
the bird is a 4/3.
4/3.
Yeah.
And then since I guess he'd probably be coming for you, let's give you the protection, Game Grounds.
All right.
So the way the protection
So
works, if you're watching the stream, is that anything that that Game Grounds has or himself would prevent 2 of that damage.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yep.
you take less damage. That's good. So you're attacking with both of those. I've got my bird, who's a 4/3. Man. Yeah, I'm just gonna go
Bird.
ahead. A bird is
No,
actually
but you don't. The bird's
no.
retained.
Bird
Got
is
to make the jailhouse again.
I gotta make the detain zone. Yep. Yeah, I gotta do that. All right, so I guess I'm gonna put it over here as usual. So, good old detain zone. You know what that does. So yeah, birds in the detain zone. I got nothing. So I guess I'm just gonna take 6. Ow.
6.
Yeah, I'll go to 9. Crazy.
Okay.
And
I'll just put this life total at 0, so I don't have to worry about managing it the game.
I'm not going to play anything right now. I've got
Okay.
2 lands untapped.
Whoa.
Well, I have literally nothing to do. I've so far hit nothing but non-creatures every single time I've milled. So that's a little upsetting.
Look, the goal of the scene is to not have your clues get sacrificed. Hint, 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 or taken away.
Well,
We'll see what we can do.
we're
about
trying at the best of our ability. It's just a very
Yeah.
slow best.
Hey, we got Florence, one of our other
yeah, that-
staff members that are watching.
that. Hey, Florence. Thanks for coming in.
Oh, Florence.
So yeah, we pass the turn.
Pass the
Yeah,
turn.
that's all I got, sadly.
Yep.
Okay, there goes another one.
All right, so you played all your
Little
stuff.
bits
So
of Amartha are just slowly slipping away.
yeah, so I'll take 2 clues. Nobody wants to crack the curative just yet.
Nope.
Okay, so I will take 2 more clues. We'll go up to 4 clues. All right. So that means you both have 3 left.
Yep.
All right. Cool, cool, cool. So I'll go ahead and start off. I'll go to upkeep. Yeah, take those clues. You already got your collaborative curative. That's only the first time that happens. You get that. I will get an essence land, so I'll go up 2. And we're only on turn 2, and I'm already down to 9. I mean, I guess I start at 15, but you know,
Yep.
that just happens. That just happens, I guess. Okay, so I've got Tome Dog who untaps, so I'll just go ahead and click untap. And then my free spells, I want to cast this turn. Ooh, I got 2 of these. 2 new cards that you've never seen before.
no.
Let's cast both
That's
of them.
usually not good.
Let's cast both of them at the same time. So this new card is called Phantom of Proof. It's 1 a blue
Okay.
and a 1 a white and a blue for a star spirit. Its power and toughness are each equal to the number of clues I control. I've got 4, so they're 5/5s because it's +1/+1. Can't attack or block unless I exile a clue I control. So unfortunately, it'll get smaller every time I do that. But it can attack, and if it attacks, if it's infused, it gets +X until end of turn, where X is the number of clues defending player controls. So it gets bigger based on how
Okay.
much you have. So this Phantom Approves flavor text is: the timeline's altered state conjures spirits that are too eager to remove evidence of undoing. So these may be the things that are coming through and cleaning up Amartha's traces. So I've got.
Do they have flying?
They do not have flying. Interestingly enough.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
We kind of wanted to make them not too overwhelming when we created them, so they're just big beat sticks. They get bigger, you know, if we infuse them, but you know they're nice. You know, big hefty 5/5s are pretty good, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
And I don't think I can cast anything else from my hand. So we've got Dog, who unfortunately cannot attack through a 4/4 with Vigilance. That's pretty strong. So yeah, I guess that's really gonna be it for me. I'll just draw 2 more cards then.
Okay.
All right, before the end of your turn,
Yeah.
I'm going to cycle Sojourner's Companion,
Sure.
Look at that
and I'm
cutie.
going to go search for an artifact land.
Ooh, I got some interesting cards from my new draw. Don't know if I'll be able to play them next time yet, though. I might die.
I mean, hopefully, no offense, but this just isn't going well. I'm getting nothing from this.
Well, I mean, at least you got Finnegan. Scott got the Judicator. It's
Yep.
so strong. Holding them back.
I'm super thankful for that
Judicator
4/4
does
flying
stuff.
right now.
This is why you're
Yeah.
Wayfarers. You work together, right?
All right. Cool. So we untap.
Mm-hmm.
Draw for a turn.
Then I go ahead and I mill 2. Can I please hit a creature?
Oh,
Death,
no.
please. Just let me hit a creature.
Oh, that's right. You can't sacrifice clues, so you can't even dig deeper if you wanted to. But if you kill
All right,
me...
well, I'm just gonna go ahead and pay 2 for an arcane signet. Oh man,
Does it feel bad?
this is just painful. I mean, I put in. Oh, it did. Finnegan, we lost you, bud.
It's coming back.
I put in Staff of Domination, thinking, with the power level things are going, maybe it's time to kick it up a notch, bring in something big, heavy hitter, and there, it's just gonna sit in the graveyard now.
Oh, no.
Like that's all it's gonna do.
Oh, no.
Oh man.
Oh,
Okay.
The staff went into the yard.
Yeah, it went into the yard.
I mean, you've got collaborative curative. You could bring it back.
I thought it was creature card with collaborative curative.
No, it's any card.
Just
Target
any
card from your graveyard.
Oh. Okay, that changes. Return card. All right, so I might have a chance to get it back. Granted, I don't have any of my ramp that I'm used to having either, so this has been a very slow angel deck right now, or elf deck. It's playing like an angel deck. Wait until you have 9 mana and then play one big spell that takes over the game.
Right.
Sorry, I'm gonna get my camera back.
You're good. I think, though, for me, that's going to be it. So, Finnegan, once you're back, I think I'm good to pass. Oh, wait, no, I probably want to attack in with the 2/2 Death Touchy Boy. So, I think I want to move to attacks.
Yeah, I don't know if Finnegan is casting anything before combat.
Yep. I'm just letting him know when he gets back. I'm ready to. So there's English words.
I'm just thinking things through a little bit.
Yeah, take your time.
Because we need 2 mana to crack the artifact, right? The collaborative curative.
Yes.
Yes.
Yep. Which I have available.
So you're gonna keep that one available, right?
Yeah, this 2 is going to stay available.
Okay. So then I'm gonna play Command Sphere for 3.
Ooh, nice.
Ooh.
And so then I'm ready for attacks also.
All right. Well, I see no reason not to swing in with the Vigilance Death Touch Boy.
So you're gonna attack with both this time again?
Yeah, so we'll detain.
Yep. So Strix is back out.
So we'll detain one of the. What's it called?
Phantom of Proof.
Phantom of Proof. Yeah, I think that's the best idea.
Okay. You will detain the Phantom of Proof, which will leave me with these 3 left. Which means I'm going to go ahead and put the Tome Shredder in front of the Ritualist and the Dream Strix in front of the Judicator.
Okay. Do you want to keep your Judicator around? If we do that, I lose my mana.
You mean give indestructible, right?
Actually, I didn't even think about that. Yeah, we can give it indestructible. Do you want to do that? You want to crack it now?
Yeah, with the
I
collaborative curative.
forgot I had the thing.
Yeah, collaborative
Yeah, I
curative
know.
has that ability on it.
I know. I was thinking about doing it for blocks and then and then I forgot that the flare comes back. So yeah, I don't know if you think it's the best time. I'm cool with doing it.
Well, I mean, if you don't,
now.
you're gonna have another turn of phasing out.
Hmm.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, exactly. All right, so sure, let's do it.
All right, I'll go ahead and. Oh, you're paying one into it too.
Yep.
All right, we'll go ahead and crack this collaborative curative.
Sure.
Finnegan, what do you want to do?
Let me give the adjudicator indestructible.
Ooh.
All right. And I'm going to hopefully play the long game. I'm going to take this Staff of Domination. I'm going to put it back on my deck. Don't have anything to do with it yet, but who knows? Maybe I'll get something later.
Yeah, put the staff back on top of your library, right?
Yeah.
Cool. All right, so Strix will die, which means I will do Learn. So I can discard a card from my hand to draw something else. So I'm going to go ahead and discard Venerable Singer to draw another card. Venerable War Singer, which is the 3/3 Vigilance Trample that lets me get back creatures from the graveyard.
Oh, okay.
Which is fun. And then, of course, Tome Shredder and the Ritualist will kill each other, right?
Yes, they will.
Tome Shredder is the 3/3, so that will also die.
Death Touch.
Cool. And then you've already used the Collaborative Curative up, so that goes back to the spells deck. Shuffle. Fantastic.
So the only thing left was to give the prevention.
Oh, right, yeah. So where were you going to give that prevention? Because that actually could change things. If you gave it to GameGrounds, then his Ritualist would not die.
Oh, yeah. Well, then, yeah, let's do it like that.
Okay, sure. The Ritualist
Okay.
stays
Ritualist
out.
around.
Sweet.
Has 1 ping
Cool.
of damage on it.
But I don't take any damage, which is more important for me.
I'm not happy about that.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
I completely forgot about that bird. Thought once you detain something, it's like it's gone forever.
No, just a turn.
Just a turn. Yeah,
Oh.
it's not that good. It's good, but it's not that good.
Yeah.
All right. So, are you finished after that, Wayfarers?
Sadly, yes.
These phantoms, they come right by your ears and they whisper, "You will not stop us from taking." Some ASMR for the stream. Yeah, so that happens, and you are done. I drew another card. Oh, that was... Okay, sure. That's interesting. I drew one of the coolest cards that I'm glad I get to play before I die eventually, so I'm happy.
Maybe.
Maybe, yeah. So I'm going to go ahead and start my turn. Nothing attacked, because I couldn't really do that. I'm going to go to upkeep. I'm going to steal your clues, so I'm going to get 2 more.
Yeah.
Which makes my phantoms grow. They're now 6/6s. I need to put some dice out on them. Let me get some dice out real quick. Dice. All right, we are up to 6. And we can go ahead and clone that one over here. So they're 7/7s now. So they're big, but I have to exile a clue when I attack, unfortunately. So they'll get a little bit smaller. But I get another Essence Land as well. I'll go up to 3. So now I can infuse. So infusing is I can tap 3 essences instead of using them to pay for mana to infuse a card to give it haste, uncounterable, and if the card has special abilities, if it's infused, it'll do that. So sorceries will get extra abilities, creatures will have extra stuff like they're bigger or trample or what have you. This is, of course, our way to help fight back against Wayfarers that are maybe a little bit too strong with, say, Adjudicator over there. Yeah, so, okay. The 2 cards I'm going to cast for my main phase are going to be... Ooh, yeah, I want to do this. We're going to do Burning Memory, and then we're also going to cast our special card for Scene 1.
Ooh.
Our unique legendary, Dragon's Guard Nav, the Smart. So first off, let's go ahead and do Burning Memory. Whoops. So that one is a 3 and a red for an Enchant Aura, Enchant Wayfarer. So this is going to go on one of you. Yeah. So it's a curse, basically, kind of. I mean, I probably should put a curse on the type line, but whatever. At the beginning of your upkeep, exile the top card of Enchanted Wayfarer's library. So on mine upkeep, I'll exile the top card of your library, and then I can play cards exiled by Burning Memory. And whenever I play cards this way, I deal 2 damage to the Enchanted Wayfarer, and then they create a clue token. And then when Burning Memory leaves the battlefield, each Wayfarer creates a clue token. So I'll get stuff from you, but you'll get a clue token in return.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm going to go ahead and put this on to, let's see. I'm going to put it on to Finnegan. So Finnegan, you will be enchanted by the Burning Memory. And I manage all the different, I'll manage all the different text stuff on it. So you could just write down you're enchanted by Burning Memory. You don't have to write everything down on it.
Sure.
Just to help you out. Because, I mean, yeah, everything happens just with me, really, of what I do for you, yeah. Because, yeah, I exiled the top card, yeah, okay. All right, so, yeah, I'll put it on you. That's why it's not a curse, because, like, a curse would say, like, things are happening to the person who's enchanted by it.
Right.
But yeah.
Now,
so, anyway.
Who is this smart person that is in our way, trying to not help us, trying to against us?
All right, so...
Why?
As your minds are being struck on fire, as the timeline changes are trying to erase your own memories of who Amartha is. However, unbeknownst to you, your status as a planeswalker is actually preventing that from happening to your minds. So the whole world of Arcavios itself is trying to make you forget, but it's not taking. As this is happening, in strides through the door is this extremely swaggerish kind of highbrow looking person who's very, very much full of himself because he thinks he knows a lot, called Dragon's Guard Nav the Smart. Dragon's Guard Nav the Smart is, of course, a Dragon's Guard, one of the group of people that Amartha used to work with before they got deleted from the timeline, apparently. And he is a 1 and a green and a blue legendary creature elf wizard, 3/3 with trample. And then when Dragon's Guard Nav the Smart deals combat damage to a Wayfarer, if that Wayfarer controls an artifact, put a +1/+1 counter on Dragon's Guard Nav. Then remove 2 +1/+1 counters from Dragon's Guard Nav the Smart to draw a card. If Dragon's Guard Nav is infused, deal 3 damage to any target. So he can use his smarts to shoot things, which is kind of an interesting color pie bend for blue and green. The fact that we thought was really kind of cool is that it uses +1/+1 counters to do it, which makes it a little bit easier to see blue and green doing. And the flavor text is, it's simple, really. My intellect says you're wrong about whoever this Amartha is. They don't seem to believe you when you tell them about Amartha and that they've worked with them, and like they're clearly Amartha is a Dragon's Guard, and they just really kind of want to fight you back, and they just feel kind of agitated that you're here. The Dragon's Guard in general seem to be much more aggressive than what you remember just even a moment ago before you found the time crystal, and it's very clear that something weird is going on here. So this is our cool mythic for scene 1, and yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and infuse him. So he's gonna get the bonus.
Oh, darn it.
Yeah, so infusion, of course, gives haste and uncounterable. So that's the wrong counter. Pull off the hexproof counter. Just to let you know he's infused. We'll put that on the card. So that'll make him, of course, haste. And then if he deals combat damage to a Wayfarer, he'll put a +1/+1 counter on him. He's currently a 4/4 because of the bonus to all creatures. Sadly, he's not as big as I want him to be able to get through, but we're going to try. And then we've got Burning Memory, which will trigger next turn on my upkeep. That's fine. And we've got Phantom of Proof, which can attack, which is a 7/7. So yeah, let's go ahead and let's go into combat here. Yeah, I just infused that, and now I kind of wish I didn't. I mean, I kind of wish it didn't, but Finnegan is gone again, so we'll hopefully wait for Finnegan to come back.
All right.
Yeah. But I'm gonna go ahead.
I didn't even realize. Yeah, the image froze, didn't it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, is he gone on your side there, Game Grounds?
Yeah, it's there. It's just frozen.
Oh, it's frozen. Yeah, it's black for me. So yeah, we'll have to see if he comes back again. But for the turn, I totally screwed that up, and now I really don't want to attack with Dragon's Guard Nav. Which, you know what? Yeah, I'm just gonna attack. I'm just gonna attack with the Phantom Approved because I feel like if I attack with Dragon's Guard Nav right now, it'll just die, and I don't want that to happen yet. I want his abilities to go off, so I'll just attack with that.
Yeah.
I'll have to exile a clue here, so it gets smaller when it attacks, of course. So it'll be a 6/6 instead of a 7/7. I'm assuming the block is gonna come from the Ritualist.
It is. Yeah. If Finnegan has nothing else to say, I'm just throwing this
back.
completely useless Death Touchy 2/2.
Hi, Finnegan. Did you hear what happened? Cannot hear just yet.
This is why I need to learn ASL from my sister.
Sorry about that.
Sorry, Finnegan. Did you hear what was happening?
I know that that our Dragon Guard is infused.
Yes, I'm not attacking with it, unfortunately. I was thinking about it, but then I was like, that's a bad idea. So I'm just going to attack with the Phantom of Proof. It's a 6/6, and my thought was that the Ritualist is definitely going to block that.
And that was my thought exactly, yeah. Death Touch are going to just jump in front of that thing.
Sure.
All right.
Good call.
All right, so yeah, that definitely happens, and the Phantom of Proof will die a horrible death. And I'll keep Dragon's Guard Nav back home. He's just fun and infused. It's nice, It's cool. It's whatever. And then yeah, I will be done for the turn. So I'll go ahead and draw 2 cards. Pass it back over to you.
All right.
So cool.
Nav showed up. He just his infusion was total swagger. Like he just wanted to show up and look cool.
Right.
Check me out. I look cool.
Hey, look, creatures.
Hey, you drew some. Nice.
Or I milled some.
Or yeah.
For once.
Oh, right. Yeah, milling. Yeah, because you mill too, right?
Yep. All right, let's film. Like, what I need to do is get some creatures back on the board here. So I'm gonna go ahead and pay 5 for a Return Upon the Tide, targeting Lys Alana Huntmaster, and since it was an elf, I get 2 green elf warrior creature tokens. I gotta grab them from over here. Elves. All right, from no board to kind of having a board, potentially, maybe.
Okay.
I have something now.
I've got 4. We've got 4 damage for sure here.
Yep.
I'm not really seeing a lot of other ways to get more. I mean, I could give her double strike. That would get us to 8. But that's about it. So my other alternative is, some of my tricks is to get Combustible Gear Hulk out, I think.
Yep.
So I think that's what I got to do.
What?
So I'm gonna tap 4. I'm gonna play Duretti.
Yeah, boy.
Oh wow.
And then I'm gonna -2 Duretti.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna sack Commander Sphere.
Wow.
And bring out the Gear Hulk.
Strong already. Okay. So I have triggers.
Yep. You may have me draw 3 cards, or you may have me mill 3 cards and then take damage equal to the total mana value.
Considering you have to ready out, I'm gonna have you draw those 3 cards. And considering my life total.
2 and 3. Okay. I'm gonna play Mountain for turn.
Sure.
And that's what I've got there anyway.
Yeah.
That's right.
So I move to combat.
Out. Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
I have nothing with haste, so my dudes are just here.
It's all about that judicator.
So the Dragon Guard is going to the smart. He's
Yep.
going if you get attack somebody with a
Artifact.
with an artifact,
Mm-hmm.
then he will what?
Get a +1/+1 counter.
Okay.
And then he removes 2 counters to draw a card and deal 3 damage to something if he's infused.
Well, we can still deal with that. Okay. So then the Judicator is going to swing, and I guess I detain another of the.
You detain the Phantom.
The Phantom?
Either or is fine.
Okay.
Okay. And I will give prevention to
Yourself or GameGrounds?
GameGrounds.
I appreciate it. Thank you again.
Yeah. Well, maybe you can block with the Ritualist and Death Touch something.
Yeah, you'll get the Ritual
Yeah,
set
that's
in turn,
help.
right?
Yeah, I will.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it for me. So,
Okay.
Yep,
And
it's also all I
turn.
did you take your 4 damage?
Yeah, I need to do that. I'll go down to 5. Ouch.
Okay, this is not good. I don't like how close this is.
I like how close it is.
I have one of these clues left.
Yeah, you'll. So I'll go. So you're done. I'll go to my turn. I'll untap my stuff except my lands, which will not untap this turn. I will go to my upkeep, which I'll make another. Oh, don't untap those. I'll make another Essence land. So I'll have that for mana if I need to. Then this upkeep trigger happens, Burning Memory. So I will exile the top card of your library, Finnegan. What is it? A land?
It's a mountain.
I will
Yep.
play that land for turn. So I will get a mountain.
Oh, that's fascinating. Yeah, you can play the land, huh?
Yeah, because the land I create is a creation, not an actual play.
Right.
So I can just get a mountain. Come on.
Nice.
Not a spirit. What? That is not the card I was looking for. CMC 0 mountain. Does that work? Sure.
Yeah.
Sure. We'll get this mad blind mountain. Fine. That's fine.
What in the world?
I don't know.
I've never seen that before.
I've never seen this
Is that
card
literally
either.
just a mountain that shuffle your library? Fascinating.
Interesting.
I don't know.
I've never seen that before.
I've never seen that card before either. Yeah. That's a card I did not know existed. So, but we'll just call it a
okay.
mountain because it is a mountain.
Yep. It's just a mountain.
So it gives me 2 mana this turn, which is kind of nice. So that's cool. But I'm gonna play spells this turn because you guys are doing things and I need help. All right, what else happens if I play a card this way? All right, so you take 2 damage from me playing the mountain, but you create a clue token.
Okay. And I create a clue. Okay.
Yeah,
But you
so now
took a
you're-
clue. So
Yeah, so now you're up to
I'm-
2.
Okay.
Yeah, I need to take those clue tokens too, by the way. So I'll just go ahead and clone those. 2 more clue tokens for me. So this thing is now even way bigger. I got to create a totally different dice for that. Different die. So now it's up to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
+1/+1.
Yeah. All right.
Oh boy.
So yeah, it's an 8/8 that if it ever gets outside the detain zone will do things. Dragon's Guard Nav is not infused anymore, not that it matters. He was just flexing, I guess. Because he's smarter than you. He's smarter than you.
Yeah. I don't believe him, but okay.
All right, so you collect that clue token, sure. I've got a bunch of clue tokens, which will disappear at the end of the scene, sure. So yeah, free spells I'm going to play this turn are 2 copies of Reduced to Memory, which is exile target non-land permanent. Its controller creates a 3/2 red and white spirit creature token. So I'm going to target both of Finnegan's Judicator and Combustible Gearhulk.
Oh man.
Oh.
So get 2/3/2 spirit tokens. I'd rather you have
And
those
that
than
exiles.
Yeah.
That exiles. Darn it.
Exiles. Oh,
both permanents get
Bummer.
exiled.
Okay, and 2/3/2
Yeah,
spirits.
2/3/2 spirits. Yep.
Okay.
Get those out of here.
Yikes.
Still can't really attack with Dragon's Guard now because he'll just basically die. So he'll just sit here and stare at you, I guess.
Fair.
Which weirdly, because of the detain, means I'm done. So very uneventful for me. I'll just go ahead and draw 2 cards.
Okay.
Pass it back over to you.
Untap
Ooh, I drew some other interesting cards. So we'll see what happens
Upkeep.
next turn.
and draw. Then we mill 2.
Yeah, scene 1's not supposed to take too long either, so don't worry about it.
I'm just not hitting any creatures in this deck, it would seem. Land per turn. All right. Well, here's what we're gonna do.
I'm gonna first uptick Duretti. So
Sure.
Yep.
I'm going to discard Bronze Guardian.
I'm playing Dwine and Elite. Trigger my Lissa on a Huntmaster. Make another elf.
Steel Overseer. So I'm gonna draw 2. Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna play land for turn, which would be Command Tower.
Oh, you know what? I forgot to actually have the music on, so let me put that on.
Are you sure? I thought you had it on earlier. Did you have to shut it off for a little bit there?
I paused it when we started the stream, but I didn't actually turn it on.
Fair.
So now it should be on.
So for blockers, you've got how many?
I have...
Right, because the Phantom's no longer detained.
Yes. So Phantom is now back out, so I have 2.
Okay.
Clue Wall does nothing.
All right. Okay, so here's the thing. I have 2/2/2s that I can swing in with because Dwayne buffs my other guys. I'm not going to swing in with the 4/4 because it makes more dudes and I don't want it to die. I don't think I want this 4/4 to die here.
Okay.
So I have 2/2/2s, which I can swing in and go into the red zone with. You have 2/3/2s.
Yeah.
I think that means we reduce their life total. Yeah, I think that means we can take the life total down to 0 here.
You've got how many? 2/2/2s?
I have 2/2/2s.
If she's swinging with everything.
Oh, I also have the ritualist, so technically 3/2/2s.
Okay. So mine are 3/2s, so if he blocks both of mine, we're still going to get in 6?
6 damage still gets in.
Okay. Cool. And then...
And I do have a... Something has been foretold. I will say, it is a kill spell, so if that helps, Finnegan, keep that in mind.
I have a
Ashley, forget what I said. Finnegan.
I have a couple different options. I could I have a Dark Steel mutation, which I'm not really sure how great that is. Like, it's gonna give him a 0/1
With indestructible.
forever.
Yeah.
So I don't know. That's something.
I feel like that's something to be saved for later. I don't feel like Mr. Smart is anything to be worried about. And the 7/7's about to become a 0/0 the moment this ends.
Indeed.
So the 7/7 will die.
Okay. Through a couple of little tricks, I could get the...
Technically, it'd be a 1/1.
It is a 1/1? I thought I thought it was a star.
Creatures you control +1/+1.
Oh, yep, you're right. You're right. Yep, I keep forgetting about the emblem.
Well, that's why I have it on a big note card nearby so you can see it.
So I can also get rid of that enchantment.
Ooh, I
Just
feel like
kinda bothering me.
that's a good idea because that's
It's
going to
gonna-
continue to do.
Yeah, I'm going to continue being able to cast your stuff.
I think that's a good idea.
Okay, so let's do the attacks first.
Okay.
Just
Do you think we should play it safe, and should I kill something or no?
I love this spirit token that you've made.
dude, he's got spirit. He's a spirited spirit.
It's very spirited.
What do you mean kill something?
I could, like I said, I have a kill spell that's been foretold.
Oh, right.
So do you think it's worth it, or do you think hold on to it for now?
I mean, it'll save us. I don't know. Nothing like incredibly valuable, right?
Yeah, no.
Yeah, I think if we can get through this scene,
Okay.
maybe you'll
Fair.
want it. Maybe we'll want it in the next scene. Sure.
Yep.
Okay. So swingy.
Swingy.
All right, so, so you're attacking me with, are you attacking with the ritualist too?
I am, yes.
Okay. That means I'm gonna take enough stuff to die. So I guess I should take things with me. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and block with the Phantom of Proof, which will get rid of a clue. So that will be a 7/7 now instead of an 8/8. Blocking one of the spirits, 3/2 spirits.
Okay.
And then Dragon's Guard Nav, being a 4/4, will block the other 3/2 spirit. So I will take the Elf Warrior plus Ritualist damage, which is 5.
Oh, right. 6, 2, 4, 6.
Because you have Dwinin out?
Yep.
Okay. So, yep. Okay, yep. So I will take 6. I will die, but that will trigger the next scene because you won.
It's okay, Finnegan. We didn't forget all about them.
You got clues still, though, right?
Yeah,
Yep.
we still had.
We didn't forget all about Amartha. We remembered a couple things.
You remembered some things. Good. Yeah, you're gonna need it.
All right. So we go to second main.
Yep.
I'm gonna pay 3 to play Zirda.
All right. So if that's happening, I can go ahead and
The
put my hand
Dawn
away.
Waker.
Zerda the Dawn Waker. Nice.
Yeah. I'm gonna pay 1 white to play Dispeller's Capsule, and since Zirda reduces the cost of the abilities, I'm gonna pay white to use the Dispeller's Capsule to blow up that enchantment.
Nice.
Oh, you're gonna get rid of burning memory that way.
Memory.
Very nice. Okay, so your memory stops burning. You stop the timeline from trying to erase your memories, basically.
Okay,
We're gonna hold on to those memories.
Hold on.
Amartha exists, and we know it.
Yes.
Yeah. Ooh, I like that. I like that slogan. Let's go with that one.
We know it. Yeah. Cool. So let me know when you get to your end step so I can start doing the scene prep.
Well, that's going to be it for me.
Okay.
Yep, I think we're there. So the Judicator will come in, but
Phased out.
phase out.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, you can basically just like turn the token over or whatever, if you want to make it easier to remember. Not sure how you want to do that, but that's typically what I do when I like to. But yeah, so.
Florence letting us know we get clues from the thing leaving the battlefield.
Yeah, so you'll get another clue. So Finnegan should have 3. GameGrounds should have 2.
Finnegan, way to go! You helped us remember more about them.
You did.
Nice.
Yeah, the memory. Getting rid of that helps you bring back some more memories about Amartha, at least to protect for them from going away. So you can probably help some other people convince them believe that Amartha is real, right? That might help. That might help just a bit. We'll find out. So you're done. You're done with that though.
Yep.
Done with the turn. Okay, cool. So I will get rid of the scene card. We'll go on to scene 2. The clues here, delete. They're gone. Phantom Proof will become a 1/1, so I'll just go ahead and put that down to 1. But Dragon's Guard Nav is still chasing you after what happened. But yeah, so that will start off scene 2, where we'll have to go over what the scene is. So this one is called The Replacement. So after you've figured out that yes, Amartha of course is real, and you need to convince the deans, you'll need to have them help you out. So using the clues that you've gotten, you've decided to help them understand that, yeah, there's something weird going on, and there's definitely should be another Dragon's Guard where there isn't one. So they're willing to believe you, but only if you help them out with a game of Mage Tower. So
Oh no. Okay.
you're going to have to join their Mage Tower practice game, which they need a couple more players for. They're not going to help you out. They don't think, when somebody tells you that something is not, or something that should be real that's not real, they kind of just like, well, what's in it for me though? And the Deans, they've asked you to play this game of Mage Tower. So we're going on to scene 2 called The Replacements, because they need some people for the pickup game, and you're joining. So the flavor, of course, is to get Amartha back, you'll need the Deans. Doing so means helping a game of Mage Tower, but learning to play is hands-on. So they're not going to teach you how to play Mage Tower. They just want you to just jump right in and go ahead and go at it. So when this scene opens, put a card named Strixhaven Stadium from outside the game under the Wayfarer team's control. So one of you will get the Strixhaven Stadium card. So I'm going to put it out on the battlefield if you don't know what that does, but it's the really cool stadium card that lets you win the game based on the point counters that you have on it. So it has Shroud, Indestructible, and sacrifice 2 clues, loot the spoils. Other Wayfarers may help pay for this ability. So you can use your clues to loot the spoils from the previous scene. We gave it Shroud and Indestructible so that way it can't be targeted or sacrificed for stuff, because otherwise, you're going to have to just kill the Wayfarer, or kill me, to get through the rest of the scene. Since I died, I get to revive back with 40 life.
40 life.
Yeah.
Yikes.
So, yeah. So it's going to... If you don't play the game, it's going to be a little bit difficult to get through. So I'm going to go ahead and put out the Strixhaven Stadium, which is right here. So Strixhaven Stadium, of course, is an artifact from Strixhaven School of Mages. It's a 3-mana artifact that has tap, add a mana, put a point counter on Strixhaven Stadium. Whenever a creature deals combat damage to you, remove a point counter from Strixhaven Stadium. So this is under both of your controls, so it's up to you which one of you wants to use it for the mana. So you both get to use it, okay?
Okay, cool.
Okay, I think I'm going to go ahead and let that be yours then, because I have 6 mana. You only have 2 or 3?
But we can determine that as we use it.
Yeah. You
Or
can
right
determine
now.
that as you want to do it. Yeah. So
got it.
You could decide who gets to tap it for the mana, basically. But yeah, so
Alright.
whenever a creature deals combat damage to you, remove a point counter from Strixhaven Stadium. So if I keep dealing damage to you, the points go away. But then if there are 10 points on Strixhaven Stadium, you win the game. So you'll go on to the next scene. So you'll win the practice game.
Okay.
And then I've got some
fair.
I've got some fun things that you'll have to fight through on the other team's side to get through this scene here. So
All right, let's hear it.
all right, so I need to get my hand real quick, and you will find out that answer to that question real soon. So I'm gonna go ahead and untap all my stuff for this turn since it does untap. It means I got a lot of essence, and I will go ahead and put out yet another essence. All right, just checking some other stuff real quick here. Making sure people aren't... Yeah, Florence also says, technically it being Shroud and Indestructible means it can be sacrificed by both of y'all's abilities if you want to. But if you do that, it's just going to make it harder for you to win. So I highly recommend you don't.
Good advice.
But yeah,
Good advice.
but just to remember, the Strixhaven Stadium also has the ability on it to let you sacrifice 2 clues to loot the spoils. You can do that at any time. So if you want to get some spoils to help you out through the game, that is, of course, your prerogative. And for me, now that I've got my lands and now it's my turn, I've got Dragon's Guard Nav here. You didn't have the Judicator, so you couldn't detain. That's great for me. I'm excited. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and play 2 cards for free this turn. I'm going to play 2 Mage Tower Referees for free.
Oh, gosh. Okay.
And I think what I want to do is let me look at your board real quick. Do I want to infuse them? Nah. They have flash and flying, so I could play them anytime, but I'm deciding to play them right now. Which is when they enter the battlefield, choose any number. Each mode must target a creature controlled by a different Wayfarer. So I'm going to get 2 of this effect because I have 2 of them. I can choose remove target creature from combat, return target creature to its owner's hand, or exile target creature until Mage Tower Referee leaves the battlefield. So for this first Mage Tower Referee, I'm going to go ahead and bounce the Ritualist, so it's gone as a token.
Yep.
Second, I'm going to exile Dwinin until it's gone.
Okay.
So I'm going to probably put some text on here that just says Dwinin to remind myself that this one is the one being exiled. Yeah. Oh, no, not there. Yeah, right here. Dwinin. It's real big. Let's make that smaller. There we go. All right, so yeah, Dwinin there. Just to remind myself that that's the one that has Dwinin exiled. I'll move the cards over so it's more clear. And then for this Mage Tower Referee, I'm going to go ahead and bounce, because removing creature from combat doesn't matter because we're not even in combat. I'm going to bounce one of your Elf Warrior tokens. Wait, what's the Lissalana Huntmaster do?
Lissalana Huntmaster is whenever I cast an elf spell, I create a 1/1 green Elf Warrior creature token.
Let's go ahead and exile that one and bounce one of your Elf Warrior tokens. The one that can block.
I assume you... Yep.
Yeah.
I assume it matters.
Yeah, it does. Okay, so here's an interesting thing I can do only in Tabletop Simulator. I'm gonna make Strixhaven Stadium huge. So it takes up most of the screen down here, so you can see what it does right away. It's just fun. You are definitely in the stadium. I wish I had some stadium sounds. That'd be pretty cool. But anyway, let's go ahead and go into combat. Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go ahead and enter combat. Both of these cards do not have. Oh right, I have to write down what I took here. What did I take here? The Lissalana Huntmaster.
Yeah.
Huh? Okay. You'll make that small as well. Perfect. Okay, yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead into combat. Phantom Proof is not flying, unfortunately, and it's really small, and it can't even really attack because I have to sacrifice a clue. So it's really just kind of there. Because I have to even. I can't even block unless I exile a clue. So
it just exists.
It's just kind of there, yeah. So I'll just kind of move this over here for now. So I have a 4/4. You have a Zerta. That's a 3/3.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah. It seems like a prime time to attack here. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna go ahead. Whoa. I'm gonna attack with Dragon's Guard Nav the Smart coming at GameGrounds. And I do believe that is all I have currently. Yep. So I'm going to do that.
All right. And I do control an artifact, so he does get a +1/+1 counter.
I do believe that is only when he deals combat damage to you.
Ah, okay.
But 2 of that damage will be prevented from...
Ah, yes.
Yes. If you block with Zerta, then no, that doesn't happen. But if you just let GameGrounds take the 2, then yeah, it'll be 2.
I think I'm just going to take the 2.
Okay. Yeah, I think I'm not going to block because Zerta's pretty valuable.
Okay, so Dragon's Guard Nav will get a counter. He'll now be a 5/5, which is great for me. You didn't have any counters on Strixhaven Stadium, so I don't remove any counters from the stadium. So there's nothing there. And I think actually... Crap. I was going to do something, but oh well. I can do it right now. Who cares? I'll go ahead and tap this Essence for green and give Dragon's Guard Nav Charge Through, which is target creature gains trample until end of turn and draw a card.
Okay.
So I'll just cantrip it, basically. So I'll go ahead and get rid of that. We'll draw another card from Scene 2 because maybe I'll draw something sweet. And I totally drew something sweet. Awesome.
Okay.
So I'm going to go ahead and tap 3 mana for a Frost Trickster, which will enter the battlefield.
Okay.
Tap target creature an opponent controls. That creature doesn't untap during its next untap step. I'm going to target your Zerta, by the way, Finnegan. So that will not untap during your next untap step.
Okay.
All right. So that happens. I'm I'm going to move to end step. Did you want to sacrifice clues for loot the spoils?
No, I did not.
Neither of you want to do that?
Not at the moment, no.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you want to crack clues for drawing cards?
I'm debating between that or killing one of those flyers that are taking my creatures away from me.
Killing one of those flyers? How? I'm curious.
I have a foretell card.
Oh, okay. I'm
Yeah,
really curious. Well, I mean, it's up to you. It's end step now, so do your thing.
Yeah, I think I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'm going to kill the one. I'm going to foretell, poison the cup. Destroy target creature. If this spell was foretold, scry 2.
Ooh, interesting.
And I'm going to kill the one... Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, tell me which one you're killing.
Lissalana.
Poison the cup. Lissalana. Okay, so... HR referee dies a horrible death. Lissalana is now free from prison.
I'm going to get the scry 2.
Free from, I guess, what is it called in hockey? Like there's a certain box. Like it's a...
Penalty box.
Penalty box. Yeah, you're free from the penalty box. That's it. I'm sure my girlfriend is probably yelling at me right now because she's watching the stream. It's called the penalty box.
Okay. All right, and so I think that's all I can do on your end step. So I'll go ahead and untap if there's nothing else you want to do.
Yep.
Yeah. All right. Draw.
During my upkeep.
Mill 2.
Adjudicator.
Can I hit a creature, please? What is going on here? I hit lightning greaves in a swamp.
Wow. Are you drawing things that Finnegan should be drawing?
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I have milled 12 cards.
Wow.
I've hit 2 creatures.
Okay.
All right.
Well, let's see.
I'm going to go ahead and cast an Elvish Archdruid. Trigger Lissalana. Get an Elf.
Oh, I was supposed to draw some cards. Let me do that.
And then...
Got any instants? No.
What's the power toughness on those referees?
Referee are 3/3s.
All right, so and play Osgir.
Okay.
Let's see, we can call that gone. As far as artifacts goes, I don't have any. So I'm going to up to ready. And I'm going to discard Bosch.
Okay.
And draw 1 card. Only 1. Alright. So I've got 3. And I've got another creature I could play. I've also got the Darksteel Mutation. So what do you think?
Can I see what creatures you have, Asherden?
Oh, yeah, I'll pan back up from the stadium over to... Phantom Proof is basically not really there because I can't do anything unless I have a clue. But I have Frost Trickster, who's available for blocking as a 3/3 flyer. And then I also have the Mage Char Referee, who's also a 3/3 flyer.
Okay. So we definitely gotta get... Oh, but 3/3 with the +1/+1 or just 3/3?
Yeah, I'm always giving you the +1/+1 bonus stat.
Okay.
Yeah, so... Because that's always just kind of on, so there's no real reason to give you like the regular stat of the card, unless it's not on the battlefield.
All right, well... I could swing in, and I have... these 3 elves that can attack in. Lissalana's a 4/4. My elf warriors are 2/2s. But that's about it.
and then I've got the Judicator. That's it. So we can detain one. Though at this point, I'm also wondering if it wouldn't be better to detain the Dragon Guard.
Yeah, probably.
Dragon's Guard Nav thinks he's smarter than you. Followed you all the way onto the game field. It was like, ha! Think you know how to play Mage Tower, huh? Well, I'm gonna join the other side and I'm gonna beat ya. You gotta wipe that smug look off his smart face.
I think that anybody needs to go into the penalty box. It's him.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you have your own penalty box, I guess, with the detain.
Yeah. We do.
That's hilarious. I love it.
Those referees can say nothing about it.
You can put the
Also-
referee in the penalty box.
I want to talk to Strixhaven's, like, I don't know, whatever their NCAA is. The referees are obviously on the other opponent's team. There's an issue here.
I mean,
Corruption.
there might be something. They just think that, you know, you're not playing. You're learning the game, so you're gonna make mistakes, and they're there to catch you.
Well played.
Well
played.
So then, all right. So then, look, we attack. I attack with the Judicator. You want to attack with your elves. I'll give you the prevention, so that way.
All right. So then my
if he
elves
does
don't die.
block-
I like it.
Yeah. And if he does block, I'll kill one.
Yep.
You could lose one if he decides to block both of yours.
Right.
And then we detain the Dragon's Guard, right?
I like that plan. That's a good plan.
Okay. Let's do it. That's
So
the
you-
plan.
You drew it all on the strategy board in the back room
Yeah.
with like the X's and the O's. Okay, so you're detaining Dragon's Guard Nav.
Yep.
Yes.
Okay. Dragon's Guard Nav is put into the detained zone. So I only have 2 things to block with. You know what? I'm just going to go ahead. Well, maybe if I have to sacrifice a creature, I might want to use it. So I'll keep that there just in case. But yeah, so I only have the referee of the Frost Trickster available. And you're attacking with the Judicator, the 2 elves, and the Huntmaster?
Yes.
And Osgir just came out this turn, right?
Yeah.
Okay, and Zerda can't untap. So I guess what I want to do is, do I want to give up some points here? So this is where we're playing Mage Tower. I have to think about it in terms of points, right?
Yep.
I could do that. So each elf are 2/2s.
Yes. 2, 2, 2, 2, 4, 4.
Okay. How many cards are in your hand, GameGrounds?
3.
3. Okay. How many cards are in your hand, Finnegan? Probably a lot.
5.
5. Yeah. So
5.
So I've got 3s. Lissalana is a how big?
Lissalana is a 4/4.
A 4/4. Grotesque. I don't like that at all. No, I think my goal here is to stop the detaining. So I will double block Mage Tower Referee and Frost Trickster on the Judicator.
Oh dang. Okay.
Oh, who did you give protection to, by the way? Because that should have been said first.
Yeah, it was to GameGrounds.
Okay,
It was
then
me
yeah.
again.
So the Judicator will
Yep.
die, unless you do something. Double block.
I have nothing that I can do.
It will die, but what I will do is I will pay 1
Jeez, I'll give up
with
2.
I'm gonna use the Strixhaven.
Yeah, go ahead, by all means.
I'm gonna pay 1 and I'm gonna sacrifice a clue and use Osgir to give the Judicator +2/+0.
Oh, so you'll
Okay,
kill
I like
everything.
it.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Fair enough.
So I lose a clue
All right.
and
That's 4.
I lose the Judicator.
Right, because you can now sacrifice the clues. How clever.
Yep.
I
Very
forgot
clever.
about the clues.
Very clever.
Actually, I could have used a clue for Duretti.
So, according to this, I gave up 8 health due to the damage dealt to me and also 3 points on the stadium.
Yes.
All right, we got
Okay, so you
3
have
Strix
scored
points.
a nice field goal.
3 points come in, and now I also have Dwynen back, so this is good. Good day. Good day. Good play. Good play.
Right.
Things,
You got Dwayne
things are
back.
going well. Things are going well.
All right, so put that counter on there. I can make this bigger, can I? Yeah. Big die. So 3.
So then we. Do you have anything else, Game Grounds?
No. At that point, I'm ready to go to end step and just get my
Okay.
ritualist back.
Score is 3-0.
Adjudicator
doing
is
good.
phased out.
Yep, Adjudicator's back in is phased out, and yep, you'll go back to that. You'll have to win in all that stuff. Man, I need to draw some better cards, which is good. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and untap all my things. So everything will untap. Dragon's Guard Nav does not come out of penalty box. Anything else happens on upkeep? No, not really. It's all about playing the game here. So yeah, so I'll just go ahead and go into. Oh yeah, make another land. That is also another thing. So I will go up to 6 essence. We'll put this mountain over here so I have more space for essence. We're gonna play 2 free cards from my hand. That is going to be Concessions Concierge and Surge to Victory. Concessions Concierge is a new card. We previewed this card as well before before it came out. I'm gonna go ahead and infuse it because it does have an infuse ability on it. So we get haste. If I'm correct, it has an infuse ability that I really want it to have. Concessions Concierge. If you've never seen this card before, I know some of my Wayfarers here have seen it. It's 1 and a green and a white for a 2/3 Elephant Cleric. Creature Elephant Cleric. When it enters the battlefield, each player creates a food token. So both of you get a food token.
Okay.
Which is pay 2 mana, sacrifice, gain 3 life, I believe. Players can't cast spells as long as they control a food token. So there's that. And then it has tap. Target player creates a food token. If Concessions Concierge is infused, any number of target players each create a food token instead. So I also have a food token, which I need to create. So, which means I can't cast any more spells until I get rid of it either. So,
oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, I have to eat my food before, going out there, right? So I'll get that food token. So we'll have that. And then the next card that I cast is Surge to Victory, which is exile target instant or sorcery card from your graveyard. Creatures you control get +X/+0 until end of turn, where X is that card's mana value. Whenever a creature you control deals combat damage to a player this turn, copy the exiled card. You may cast the copy without paying its mana cost.
Oh, dang.
Interesting. So I've got a thing I can exile, but I really kind of shouldn't have cast this card anyway. So, oh no, it's not going to do much. Exile target instant sorcery card from my graveyard. So I'm not even sure if I have another one here.
I think it's mostly been creatures. There's one.
Yeah, there's
one.
Oh no! So charge through. Yeah. It's
+1/+1.
It's bound to happen. Yeah. So +1/+0. Wow. So Concessions Concierge is a 4/4 instead of a 2/3 because of +1/+1. So that's fun. And if I deal combat damage to you somehow, I get to play the card, which I'm not going to. So yeah, that's my turn, which isn't the best. I'm gonna go ahead and pay 2 to sacrifice the food and gain 3 life already.
Okay.
So I'll go ahead and delete that in a moment. And then, yeah, infusion lasts until my next turn, so I'm just going to leave that there. I'm not going to attack with you with it this turn. So food token I can just flip over. I'll have 2 mana left open. Can't attack the Strixhaven Stadium because that's y'all. So yeah, I'm just kind of boned this turn. I will pass it back to you.
All right, I'm going to pay 2 and sacrifice. Is it 2 or 3 for the food?
2.
2? All right, I'm going to pay 2 and sacrifice
pay
my own
2,
food.
gain 3 life.
And I'm going to gain that 3.
Yeah, I'll go up to 35.
I'm gonna untap.
Untap. Upkeep and draw. Then mill 2.
I get Adjudicator.
A land and A Rex Sage. We hit a creature. We hit a creature. There we
Wow.
go. Go ahead and play a land per turn.
7 turns. Gonna play a land also. Okay.
Okay, I'm. Oh.
I think I've got a big
huge.
turn.
Big turn.
My elves are... Okay, I'm listening.
Yeah, I guess it would depend. If you think you might need this mana for Strixhaven State?
I have an Elvish Archdruid that's tapping for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm good.
You're good. Cool. Then I've got a lot of stuff to swing in. So the first thing I'm gonna do is with my food I can still activate abilities, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
So I'm
yeah,
going
yeah. So yeah,
to-
you just can't cast spells.
Okay. Cool. Perfect. So I'm going to I'm gonna -2 Duretti.
Okay.
I'm gonna sacrifice the food. And I'm going to return Bosch to the battlefield.
Oh yeah, but the food token also has to tap to be sacrificed. Not that that matters.
I'm gonna pay 4 for Lathril. Get a
But it's an artifact, right?
Yeah.
Lissalana
Yeah.
trigger.
I mean, it would matter like if it got tapped before you could sacrifice it. Like say if you had no mana left.
Okay.
Just as edge case type material. Yeah, you got a lot of elves. I need board wipes. I haven't drawn any. I cannot handle it.
I'm going to play
Dragon's Guard Nav
Albu.
is back out of the jail.
Well, speaking of a lot of elves,
Uh-huh.
what if I had more? I'm gonna tap this for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I'm just gonna do an Elvish Promenade, which is an elf, so it'll trigger Lissalana,
No.
which is funny because it's a sorcery.
Mhm.
And then I will double the number of elves I control.
Sure. You have way too many elves.
1, 2, 3.
I need board wipes. I need board
All right,
wipes.
so
Wait,
now we got-
hold on. Back up.
Yep.
Back up.
Backing up.
Back
Backing
up.
up.
Back up to that spell being cast. How much mana does that spell cost?
4.
Let me bring that up on my little reader here. Elvish Promenade. Put 1/1 for each elf you control. Okay, cool. So I'm gonna go ahead and tap 2 mana here. So I got 2 untapped essences. I'm gonna cast the spell from my hand. Decisive Denial.
Okay.
Counter it unless you pay 3.
I definitely have the 3 to pay.
Oh,
Because I 1, 2, 3,
it's like
4,
what,
5,
7
6,
mana?
7, 8. I had
Sure.
8 mana,
Sure.
so I will definitely pay the 3 and go to 1.
Okay, so actually maybe instead of that, I should just have Dragon's Guard Nav destroy Lathril. fight target creature you don't control. So Dragon's Guard is a 5/5 and Lathril's a 3/4.
Okay. Yep.
Yeah. So let's do that instead.
No, she is a 4/5.
Well, Dragon's Guard's a
But
5/5.
that doesn't matter. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
4/5 to 5/5 still dies.
Yeah. Kill Lathril now. That's it.
All right. I'm actually going to send her to the bin.
Sure. So you still get
All right.
some elves, just not all of them.
I get 9.
Yes. They don't have haste, do they?
They do not have haste. No. I was setting up for next turn to use Lathril's ability, but
Oh, okay.
I at least have the full team. So
You're gonna
I'm ready and rearing to go for that one big play.
Look,
We're set up.
The Mage Tower referees aren't here anymore. They can't call offsides for too many people on the field.
How many people are supposed to be on our team? I think it was like 18, right? Right?
Yeah.
Nobody's
Sure,
saying no. Nobody's
sure.
saying no, so I think it's right.
that's
Pretty
all the
sure
people that are
that's how
supposed to
the
be on
rules
there.
work.
9. We got this one, so we'll put that to 11.
Showing these people
All
how to
right.
play Mage Tower.
And these are the guys that can attack.
Oh, you didn't know?
This is how you really play Mage Tower.
We're both retired pros.
Semi-pro.
And so that I don't use it, I'm going to use the 1 mana I have remaining. And then a black, and I'll sacrifice a clue to draw a card.
The Scrivener is not drawing very well this game.
And
I'll
then,
just let you know.
You know what I think I need? I think I need more elves. Findhorn elf?
Seems reasonable.
Board wipes. I need board wipes.
All right, so how many blockers does the Scrivener have at the moment?
I have
Two?
2.
Okay.
Soon to be 1.
Yeah.
Soon to be
Adjudicator is
one.
going to attack.
I'm ready when you are, man.
All right, yeah, I'm ready to go.
5,
I'm ready to
5,
swing on in.
and a 3-4.
Yep.
I'm gonna 5-5 and a 3-4. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna swing in with the whole team then at that point.
God.
Yep. Me too.
I hate it. Okay, so who's getting detained?
I would say the 5-5.
So we'll.
That's my vote.
detain- Yeah, the dragon's card, right?
Yeah.
Dragon's Guard is
Yep.
getting detained.
Actually,
And
not swinging.
then I think let's see.
Who's
'Cause
going
the
to
other
take
creatures are what?
a 3-4? Who is
Yep.
going to take 2 less damage?
4.
And I will have a Dwynn trigger on attack, so I will gain 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 life.
Sure you will.
Do you have anything? Do you have a creature like of a lot of consequence that you wouldn't want to lose? Because I think all of mine, like, I want to keep. So I
At this
think
point,
gonna
I'm
do-
good. Protect yourself.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna
Protect
protect myself.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. So Bosch is attacking too? How big is Bosch?
Yeah, because Alabu came in. So
Oh, other creatures,
gives
artifact
other-
creatures you control have haste?
yeah, Bosch
Ugh.
is 6/7.
Hey,
Oh.
we might win the game here. We might actually be able to make enough points.
You
Oh,
might just...
so yeah, I got Alabu trigger. So
Oh, right.
uh
Well, if
oh
you
wait,
just...
so I can just
We just
blast
need
him,
7
right?
to get through. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Do you have
6,
4
7,
damage,
8?
right?
Yeah.
Oh, I have an artifact land 1 and 2 artifact creatures. No, I
So
only
only
have
3?
3.
Ah.
Yeah. So I guess I'll just do it. Well, I'll do it to the creature anyway, just in case you decide to.
Okay, yep.
So block something.
Well, the biggest creature that is attacking me is Bosch,
Oh,
right?
and I'll scry 3. So.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because Bosch is a 6.
Yep.
No, it's definitely not that card. Bosch.
We are scoring
6,
enough
7.
points in 2 rounds.
I think
Just
so.
kind of look at him. I
How
thought
many
this
elves?
game was supposed to be hard.
How many elves are attacking me there?
5.
5? Okay, so
Only
you've got-
5.
You've got 3 points on the stadium. And this has to trigger when a creature deals combat damage to me. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So 5 there. 3
And then
there.
3 from Finnegan,
So that'd be 8 total.
which means you can block 1, which is still 7, which
Still
means 10
7.
points.
Yeah. Thinking
Ding,
about
ding,
it.
ding, ding.
But again, I
Ring
still,
the gong. Let's
still
go.
still can't see it. So even creating, well, if I create a food token to just not block, the concessions concierge sticks around. Huh. You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do that. I'm gonna go ahead and tap the concessions concierge. You're gonna both get a food token,
Okay.
so you won't be able to cast any more spells until you crack that food token.
Get a food token.
Yeah.
I mean,
will-
you need to eat after such a big, amazing play like that. We worked up a sweat. We earned our meal.
And then I will take how much damage from you, GameGrounds?
Oh, I don't even care. 3, 4, 5.
I gotta know.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19.
19.
Just
'Cause, I
19.
mean, so if I die, so it'll be 19 from you, and then from Finnegan, how much damage are you dealing me?
I'm gonna pay
16.
1. I'm gonna sack the food token with Osgear to give
Oh, wow.
Adjudicator
Yeah, that's the thing you can
plus
do.
2. So
Oh, no.
Wow.
I love food. Food is good.
Mid tackle, just eating that snack.
Wow.
Yeah, so
wow.
total 4, 7,
Am I just
13, 19, 23.
23
Dang it,
damage
yeah.
from you? Yeah, I'm
You're
just
dead.
dead.
Yeah.
Okay, so you win both ways, which is you get all the counters in Strixhaven Stadium, and also I just die. So that's
If
fun.
the enemy team is dead, do we win?
When this scene closes,
Shoot the
so
score!
Strixhaven Stadium will go away at the end of the scene. That's something that you need to know.
Okay.
My hand is now
Okay.
gone again. Yeah, but I keep the session concierge. You did a ton of damage to me. Finnegan, I still can't see your screen.
Yeah, sorry, I'm working on it.
Okay. But yeah, so that happens. Whoa, where'd those cards go? Underneath? No? That was weird. I guess we'll just make more. All right. Yeah, so that happened. Ouch.
To the actual plays while the game is going on. Yeah.
Okay then. Strixhaven Stadium gone.
Concierge just came and was like, "You guys look like you're working up a sweat. Here, have a banana."
And you're like, I feel infused with power. I'm going to destroy everything. All right, sure. Okay then. I guess I'm not gonna get food tokens ever again, so I can get rid of that. And then yeah, continue with the rest of your turn. That's after combat, right? So.
Yep. So that's gonna be it for me. I have 1 mana remaining. That's it.
You could just describe
Right,
what's going on with you, Finnegan, and then when you come back, people
Sure,
will
sure,
understand.
sure. Yeah, I think I'm coming back in right now. I've got 2 mana left, so
Finnegan, come back to me.
There you
I'm
go.
going to cool. So I'm going to tap 1 because Zirda reduces the effects by 2. The cost by 2.
Mhm.
So I'm going to tap Osgir for 3. That works like that, right? I believe so. And get
Reduces
Commander Sphere
reduces the mana you use to activate Osgir, correct? But it doesn't reduce it to more than 1, I believe. Less than 1.
Yeah, right. So I paid 1 mana to get the 3 mana
Yep.
Commander Sphere
Yeah.
back.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Nice. And
So
you get 2 of those,
You
right?
get 2 of those, right?
Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah.
Okay, you exile it and you get 2 copies.
Mhm.
Damn. Okay. All right.
I'm down for that.
Yeah, and that's good for me.
I need more board wipes.
Okay.
I haven't drawn any in the
think-
first 2 scenes. I hate this.
I mean, I'm okay with it.
I know you're
really.
okay with it. I just want to make you suffer just a little bit.
So I think that's all I'm good for. So yeah, pass turn.
Okay, you are done. So we're gonna go ahead and go into the next scene. So you played a really good game of Mage Tower. You really impressed the Deans with how fast you beat your opponents. They weren't expecting it because they figured you were new to the game. They were kind of just like, what the hell? So there you go. But yeah, after that, so they will honor their agreement, and
Okay.
they are willing to help you find Amartha. But they have something that they want you to do first, and
Oh, come on.
they
Really?
well, it's not that something that they want you to do first. It's rather to do the thing they need to do to help you. They have found a spell that can work. It's a formula that if they put it together with the
Okay.
correct amount of ingredients and the things that go into it, they may be able to use your memories, your clues, your thoughts that
no.
you had of Amartha to bring her
Ooh.
back.
I almost got rid of all mine. Okay, not getting rid of it anymore.
So
Gotcha.
you remembering her, it leaves that kind of trail that this new formula could bring back. But they need specific things for to do it. So you need to go on a little shopping list, the shopping trip.
All
So
right.
you have a shopping list. So you need to get specific things to complete the formula that they want. So the Deans
Okay.
have heard you out and they have devised a plan. For it, you need a number of ingredients. So the shopping list. When this scene opens for each Wayfarer, put a card named Sample Kit from outside the game onto the battlefield under their control. So you're going to get a Sample Kit card, and I'll show you
Okay.
what that card does. When a card is exiled by Sample Kit for the first time during this scene, Sample Kit's controller loots the spoils. So each one of you will get a spoil looting when you do it the first time.
Nice.
When there are X or more different watermarks among Lorehold, Prismari, Silverquill, and Witherbloom among cards exiled with Sample Kit, ready the next scene. And then where X is 2 if there's 1 Wayfarer, 3 if there are 2 Wayfarers, or 5 if there are 3 or more Wayfarers. So with 2 Wayfarers, you have to exile for each Wayfarer, I believe. Yes. 3 cards that are exiled from Lorehold, Prismari, Quandrix, Silverquill, and Witherbloom of watermarks.
Okay.
So any of the cards that have the watermarks on them, like for example, Alibu over there has the Lorehold watermark, for example.
Got it.
Yeah, but there will be other cards you can exile with the Sample Kit. But what does the Sample Kit do? I start with 45 life because I died, so I'm going to put that back up because I get revived. But the Sample Kit for Scene 3 here is a special artifact that is 2 mana and has abilities that change depending on the scene. So for Scene 3, it has 2 mana, tap, choose 1. Exile target spell or permanent the Scrivener controls. Then the Scrivener reveals the top card of their library. If it's a non-land card, they may cast it without paying its mana cost. And then the other option you can choose is the Scrivener reveals their hand, and you choose a non-land card from it, exile that card, then the Scrivener draws a card. That's just for Scene 3. And then Scene 4 has another ability, which I'll read to you when we get to Scene 4. So it's not really necessary right now. But it's you can cast a spell that you exiled from the Sample Kit, basically.
Okay.
Which will play into what Scene 4 is. So I'm going to go ahead and get my hand here. Please let me draw something good. Yes! I drew what I wanted. I'm so excited. Okay, all right. So I got another Essence Land for my upkeep.
Okay. I assume that means you drew a board.
Maybe. So yeah, you got the Sample Kit, which I'll keep nearby if you need to. And then, yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and cast my stuff since I don't do anything on upkeep or anything. So I'm just going to go ahead and cast my free stuff. We are going to cast... first of all, we're going to cast Oversimplify.
Okay.
Which is exile all creatures. Each player creates a 0/0 green and blue fractal creature token and puts a number of +1/+1 counters on it equal to the number of creatures that were exiled. So GameGrounds is going to get a big huge creature.
All right, well, I'm going to go ahead and, before that resolves, I'm going to go ahead and activate the Ritualist and exile Lathril and the Poison Tip Archer from my graveyard.
Yeah, and then I'm going to
create
get
2 zombies.
I'm going to get Quandrix Formula as my second card, and I'll tell you what that does too. But yeah, keep doing your stuff before these both resolve. So.
Yep. And Finnegan, do you want to exile anything and create any zombies with that on the stack?
I can exile. What now?
You can exile up to 2 creatures from your graveyard and create a zombie for each one exiled this way.
It's just so you can get more power onto your fractal token.
I'm doing it because I want to be able to use the Ritualist and get Lathril back.
Sure.
Right, but they're artifact creatures, so no.
Trigger on that happen.
All right.
I'm just thinking if I want
Beginning
to.
your pre-combat main.
No.
Okay.
Nope. I think I'm ready to let that all resolve.
All right, so
All right, fair.
I'm going to do these 2 together in a row. So Oversimplify is going to happen first, where it's going to exile everything. So finally, my Phantom of Proof is useful. I knew it was going to be, but I'm also going to tap the Concessions Concierge, so both of you are going to get a food token again.
Okay.
Oh wait, no, it's not infused anymore. So only one of you gets it. So I'm going to give it to.
Hold on. Sorry.
Finnegan. Yeah, what's up?
An idea. Yeah.
Ooh.
I'm going to use Bosch's ability. So I'm going to pay red.
Toss something?
And 1. Yeah. And I'm going to get rid of I'm gonna sacrifice Alibu and deal 5 damage to you. Or
Me?
yeah, to you.
Okay. We'll go down to 40.
Uh-huh.
Ow.
And hold on, this is exile?
Exile all creatures. Yep.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
exile. That stinks.
Yeah. That's why I wanted to draw it too. I was like, hell yeah, let's do it. So as soon as I saw it, I knew the art just by the art. I was like, oh, there it is.
17.
Knew I was gonna draw a board wipe sometime. I was hoping for it.
Okay.
All right, so I'm gonna get a 2/2 because I don't have that many creatures. I'm so sad. But yeah, I'm gonna give a food token to Finnegan. Those are exile. Whoops.
Okay.
I will get a 2/2 fractal token. Wow.
I don't know how to draw fractals.
It looks like a snake thing if you want to look at it.
Yep, that's what I'm trying to do, but I'm not good at curves or anything like that. So you get this weird spiky,
It's a hedgehog.
this weird spiky roly-poly hedgehog thing. Yep.
Yes, amazing. All right. Yeah. So I got a 2/2 fractal. Sure. Equal to the total power. Yeah, it's actually the total power. So you might have to recount that, GameGrounds.
Oh wait, total power?
Yeah. I think yeah, Finnegan's already counted it, so it's up to 17.
Yeah.
Total power.
Yeah, so I think it like
no.
I can't remember how
All right,
many.
so that was 22 creatures.
Yeah.
I had
Yeah, it's gonna
12,
be
13,
really,
14,
really big
15.
for you.
15 times 3. I need to do. Let me pull up my calculator here. All right, so 15 times 3, 45. And then that's plus 5, plus 4, plus 3, plus 3. 60!
Damn. Okay. You have a 60/60.
I have a 60-60.
Okay.
60-60 hedgehog.
All right then.
Humble. 60-60.
My second card is Quandrix Formula, which is new. It is a 1 and green and a blue enchantment that has Vanishing 4, so it'll slowly tick down.
Mhm.
And then whenever you remove a time counter from Quandrix Formula, it's got 4 time counters on it from the Vanishing. Create a 0/0 blue and green fractal creature token. Put X +1/+1 counters on it, where X is 1 plus the number of time counters on Quandrix Formula. So next turn it'll make a 4/4,
Okay, fair.
then it'll make a 3/3, then a 2/2, then a 1/1, then it'll go away. Its flavor text is a piece of math illustrating the cosmos. So this is another piece of a sample that you might need to use the sample kit and put onto.
Okay.
So you can do that with the sample kit. It taps to exile a permanent or a spell. So something on the stack. If you don't like it, you can use the sample kit to grab it out of the air, like that. Dragon Scar Nav doesn't come back out of the box until next turn, but I'm gonna go ahead and cast my next spell, which is Silver Quill Script. It's the last spell in my hand, which is a 1 and a black and a white enchantment that when it enters the battlefield, I create an Inkling token. And then whenever one or more creatures an opponent controls deals damage to me, I create another Inkling token.
Okay.
Then its flavor text is a piece of poetry with barb and boon. So I will go ahead and make that Inkling token, which is right down here. Got all the tokens this time. Yeah. So I got things to block with, thankfully.
Yep.
'Cause I need to, because there's 60,
I mean,
60
you
over
made
there.
this. This wasn't my. I didn't do this. I didn't do this.
You made it. The other things happened. Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna be done for the turn, and I'll draw 3 cards.
All right.
So it'll be your turns.
I'm gonna untap.
On your upkeep,
Yeah.
I'm going to tap 3 mana, and I'm gonna make you Umbral Juke. So target player sacrifices a creature or a planeswalker. I'm gonna make you sacrifice that fractal, GameGrounds.
Okay, give me just a second. I want to see if there's anything I can potentially do about that. All right. Let's think. Let's think.
No to 60/60.
Okay. I'm gonna pay 2. Oh, I hate doing this. I'm gonna sacrifice that last clue.
You
Draw a card.
Ooh, okay.
Nope, that did nothing for me. All right,
Tap this man.
Sonic the Hedgehog goes bye-bye.
Yes! Yes! Awesome.
I got to enjoy that hedgehog for such a short time.
Yes, okay. So I'm safe a little bit. Oh. Whew. I had to get that out of here. Oh, wow. Okay, okay, cool. So take the rest of your turn.
All right.
I feel better now. Whew. Glad I drew that card.
All right. And then I'm going to go ahead and
So,
second main.
draw.
I got your first main, rather. I got a mill 2, forest, and a soul ring. Again, not hitting any creatures. I'm going to return Lathril back to my hand.
Florence said
Go
earlier, I
ahead
like
and
the
play.
concept of selling concessions to the actual players while the game is going on.
Return. Yep. So we're just going to get the girl back out.
So you're going around the Strixhaven campus. You're looking for sample bits of each college to use for their rituals. So almost, if you'll notice, almost everything that I control has the watermarks that you need for the sample kit.
Yep. Speaking of, though, I'm
Only
going to go
2.
ahead.
That's gone.
Sure.
Yep.
I'm gonna faithless looting from my graveyard.
Dragon's Guard Nav is back out. He does not have the watermark you need. That's a Wayfarer watermark.
Oh, darn.
Yeah, that don't count.
Well, I'm going to go ahead and sample kit the Silver Quill.
Draw 2. And then I'm going to.
You're gonna eat the Silver Coil script.
Yeah.
Okay, so when that happens with me, I reveal the top card of my library, and if it's a non-land card, I can cast it. Okay. So you will
discard
exile that.
Mm-hmm.
And discard.
I'll just go ahead and put it over on the sample kit, so that way you got
Yep.
1 out of the 3 that you need to exile with the sample kit.
Yep.
The
You also get to loot the spoils, GameGrounds, so you will
Awesome.
get
Okay.
an Ether multi-cannon.
Oh, nice.
Sweet.
So that'll
like
be
it.
helpful. Yeah, that'll be helpful to destroy stuff. Okay.
All right, I'm going to up to ready. I'm going to sack my food token, and I'm going to bring in duplicant.
Okay.
So a
I like it.
duplicant, I'm going to exile. Oh, non-token creature. Oh, both of them are token.
Duplicate, yeah. So the only non-token creature that I have is Dragon's Guard Nav, the smart.
Oh, okay. Well,
I
does it have
still
a
need-
watermark?
It has only a Wayfarer watermark, which does not count.
Oh,
Yep.
well, let's do it anyway.
Sure. You will get a 3/3.
Okay.
Exile that. I still need to resolve this sample kit ability, so exile the top, reveal the top card of my library, and then if it's a non-land card, I can cast it, which it will be. So, ooh, okay, it's a Witherbloom experiment,
Oh, hey.
which is another experiment. Enters the battlefield, create a 1/1 black and green pest creature token. With when this creature dies, you gain 1 life. It's 3 and a black and a green. And then 2 a black and a green. Sacrifice a creature, destroy target artifact or enchantment. So I can start using resources to blow up your stuff. So I will make that pest token. Which is a 2/2, which is nice. 2 mana left open. Okay.
And what does Aetherwork Multicannon do?
Aetherwork
gotta read that
Multicannon.
again.
Aether Multicannon is item artifact 3 tap sacrifice Aether Multicannon. Destroy any number of target permanents. This ability costs 3 more generic for each target beyond the first. Other Wayfarers may help pay costs for this ability. So yeah, +3 for extra targets.
Okay. Well, sadly, that's all we got from me.
This is actually a smart idea. Put it right on the note card.
You're
There you
all
go.
tapped out.
I'm all
Me?
tapped out.
Okay. Oh, but you already used your sample kit? Sorry, I missed that.
I've already used my sample kit.
Yeah, he's gotten one of the watermarks that you need. He's
got
got the
Silver Quill.
He's got the silver quill watermark. You need 3.
So
Well, there's a Witherbloom right there.
Yep, and a Quandrix too.
I think the Witherbloom is a better target though, because it destroys our stuff.
I will start eating your artifacts.
I mean, you ate a lot of stuff already.
Yeah.
I feel like I don't have much more to be eaten.
I'll be honest with you. If I didn't get that board wipe, I was pretty much dead the next 2 scenes. I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure. I was gonna get hoofed, or it was not gonna be good. This is why,
Alright,
this
so
is
I
why
will
we
exile.
make sure board wipes show up on our scene decks.
I'll exile the Witherbloom enchantment.
Yes.
Or artifact?
It is an artifact.
So I've got 5 mana left over.
You need 1 more.
Do you have any way to untap your supply kit?
Not currently.
Finnegan will
Dang it!
Finnegan would loot the spoils, so you'll have to choose between a Burlap and Beebles and an Aether Multi-Cannon.
I think the multi-cannon's better than a Burlap and Beebles. What do you think?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, back to the spoils.
I remember those. I remember those beagles.
Yeah. They're good boys, but they're just not what we need right now.
Yeah,
No.
perfectly okay.
Yeah, no, I don't have any way to untap.
Got the blockers. This is what I wanted.
So I'm
Don't have to worry about that
to
17-17.
pay 3.
Though if I remember correctly, Key to the City is still in Finnegan's graveyard.
What? No.
Yes, it is. But right now,
Also, don't forget to resolve the second clause of the sample kit.
Did you? Oh yes, that's right. So you exiled the thing. So I will. Yep, top. Ooh, I will play Callous Blood Mage.
That sounds rude.
Enters the battlefield. I will draw a card and lose a life. Or no, exile target player's graveyard. I'm gonna hit Finnegan's graveyard.
oh, wow.
So this would have been before
Alright.
anything else. Yeah. So like you'd have to do an instant trigger to stop that.
My heart dropped for half a second until I realized that I had nothing in my graveyard and it's absolute garbage.
It's way better to hit Finnegan's graveyard. So I'm doing that.
Yeah,
It is a
alright.
3/2. Yep.
Finnegan, I'm sorry.
Oh.
I shouldn't have said anything.
Sorry, what? I get a 3/2?
No, I have a 3/2. It is a 3/2 good boy because of creatures you control +1/+1.
And what is the watermark on that one? Is that
Witherbloom.
that one's Witherbloom as well? Darn.
Yep.
Okay.
Tokens do not have watermarks. Plus, if you exile them, they just disappear anyway.
Oh, well, we do have a Quandrix out, so
Yeah, you got the Quandrix one. If I can somehow get rid of that off the battlefield so you don't get it. I have to fight you for the shopping list. Some other mages are also trying to collect goods, and you're having to fight them for supply and demand inside the school, right?
yeah.
The cupboards are people.
I'm sure there's
the
some kind of
pantry.
sale going on at some
Yeah.
point.
All right. Well, I guess that's probably what I can do right now. So I'm gonna move to combat,
Mm-hmm.
and I got the 17-17.
You think we attack with that? That's all I got though, because my 2/3 can't do anything. She just came out today.
Right.
Right.
Okay.
So you're gonna attack with the 17-17.
Yeah, why not?
I'm gonna block with the pest token, so I can gain a life.
Fair enough.
So that will happen. I will gain a life and go up to 41.
Yep, I think that's all I've got. So
I get
move
another
to
turn.
end
Awesome. Cool.
step. Move to end step. Judicator.
Yep, you get the Judicator.
Phased out.
Phased out, sure. And you get the Ritualist, right?
I do, yes. The Ritualist returns.
Oh, I'm so bummed about my graveyard.
I'm so sorry. I feel like it's partially my fault.
Hey, you're close to the end of the
No,
sample
it
kit.
was the rules. It was the rules.
We're close to the end of the sample kit. You're almost there. You just need one
Okay.
more.
Okay.
One more watermark. All right. Yeah. So it's my turn. So I'll go ahead and untap all my stuff. Then we'll untap that. Okay, and then we will stop you. There we go. We will not draw a card because we don't do that. But upkeep, vanishing happens on this thing, so I'll go ahead and make another fractal token with 3 counters on it. Or sorry, remove a counter.
4, yeah?
1 plus, yeah, so 4. Yeah, so we'll go ahead and make a clone of the fractal token. We'll make a clone of this too. And we'll put 4 counters on it. No.
Oh.
Fix that. Okay, yeah. That happens. I've got cards in my hand to cast. So I'm going to go ahead and do... What do you have over there? The duplicate is a 3/3. The audacious reshapers is a
3/3.
It's also a 3/3. That's interesting. Really curious. And then Lathril is how big?
Lathril is a 2/3.
Okay. So good thing for me is that you don't have any flyers at the moment. So I'm gonna go ahead and well, this thing does a thing maybe. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead. Well, my spells I'm gonna cast are Lorehold Relic and come on, get out of my hand, you. Infused with Vitality, which is not going to do much this turn, so I'm just going to go ahead and just cast it so I can draw more cards. Which is, well, until end of turn, target creature gains Death Touch, and when this creature dies, return to the battlefield tapped under its owner's control. So I'll just give it to the Fractal token here. It's for, or not that one, because that one can't attack. I'll give it to... Let me give it to the Callous Blood Mage, because it can attack. So it's now a 3/2 with Death Touch.
Okay.
So this can attack. This one cannot attack, so I'll put it back here. And then... hold on a second. I thought I was going to get this bug. Oh, there it is. Ah, ha, ha. Got it. Yeah. All right. It was a moth. It was trying to. I've got a lot of lights on, so it was like, hey, I want to bug you. So I got it. I got it. Yes. So yeah. So I'm gonna cast Lorehold Relic, which is 4 in red and white. So it's the Lorehold symbol. That's what you're looking for. Interestingly enough, is the Audacious Reshapers also have a Lorehold symbol on it?
No, it does not.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So taps exile up to 2 cards from graveyards, any graveyards. For each instant or sorcery exiled this way, create a 3/2 red and white spirit creature token. And its flavor text is.
So when you exiled my graveyard, did that matter? Because I had
the sample kit has to do it.
Oh, okay.
Yep. Cards exiled by the sample kit.
Okay.
Yeah, so this lets me exile instants of sorceries and get 3/2 red and white spirit creature tokens. So that's really nice, and I'm kind of looking at GameGrounds' graveyard now because I exiled Finnegan's. A piece of history showing all that came before is its flavor text. That's pretty cool.
We actually have some instants and sorceries in here. No creatures, just instants and sorceries and lands. Lots of lands.
All right. So... Yeah, you both already used your sample kits. Okay, so I don't have to worry about it this turn. So, Lorehold Relic is out. So how many instants of sorceries you got in your graveyard?
4.
4? Amazing. Yeah, I can tap this whenever I want to get those tokens. So I'll just wait.
All right.
I can do it whenever I feel like it, whenever I want. Yeah. So. That's gonna be it for me for my cast stuff. I'm gonna go ahead into combat. I'm gonna send the Inkling and the Callous Blood Mage at Duretti. So 3/2 and a 3/2 flying.
3/2 and 3/2 flying. That will do it for Duretti.
Oh,
How
nothing
bad do you want
block,
to
huh?
keep him?
Yeah, I got nothing.
I got my ritualist that I can block with. How bad do you want to keep him? Because that
But flying?
Only in one.
One of them flies one. Oh, okay. Well, I could also.
This one
I
does
could
not
also block.
that thing. Remember that thing has death touch, and Ashton gets to choose one of those 3 ETBs again.
Yeah.
It will come back.
I don't know. I mean, really, the best thing that he does is get stuff from the graveyard, and considering that I don't have a graveyard now.
All right. Well, I'll go ahead and I'll keep your Derevi alive then. Oh wait, no, you mean Derevi? The best stuff Derevi does is get stuff from the graveyard. Sorry, my bad,
Derevi?
my bad.
Yeah.
Derevi is a different card.
Ready.
Oh, yep, that's the Verb Wizard.
Yeah. So
Yep.
you're going to block or not going to block?
I think I'm not
Okay, we will not.
going
No
to
blocks.
block.
Okay. All right.
Bye bye to the Goblin Lord.
Bye bye, Derevi.
Yeah. Peace. It's been good.
Okay, cool. So then that's after combat. I have nothing else to do, so then I will go ahead and draw my cards for turn. And you may take your turn.
Okay.
Which is basically meaning that you're going to beat it.
Untap. Upkeep. Draw.
Adjudicator.
Can't play any of that
All right,
stuff.
and then I mill 2.
Sure.
A land. Hey, a creature.
Nice.
It's just a Jaspera Sentinel, but it's something. And then I get to return the poison tip archer to my hand. Okay. All right, we're gonna go ahead and play a land for turn.
Oh, right, I have to do that. That's... Okay. Trying to remember what scene 4 is like ahead of time.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and pay 4 for a Golgari Find Broker.
Mhm.
And we're gonna target a Lightning Greaves to get a Lightning Greaves out of my graveyard.
You're going to target the Lightning Greaves to get it out of your graveyard?
Yep.
In response, I'm going to activate Lorehold Relic and exile that Lightning Greaves and an instant or sorcery from your graveyard. The one
Okay.
that makes double elves.
Yep.
I will create a spirit token.
All right, and then I will go ahead and sample kit that away.
The
So
relic.
that'll be the only time you get to, yep.
Okay.
The Lorehold Relic, so that'll be the only time you get to activate that.
Sure thing. Before that resolves and my hand goes away, I'm going to go ahead and do Umbral Juke from my hand. So do I want to make somebody have to just sacrifice a creature or planeswalker? Or I just want to get another Inkling? I'm just going to get another Inkling token.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's get another 3/2. I'm fine with that. It's a good blocker. So that'll go away. And can I play anything else from my hand? Nope. So the rest of my hand is going to get shuffled away. Zoop.
I'm going to tap. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So
6.
Yep.
I suppose.
you've triggered the
6.
ready to the next scene, so you will go to the next scene. I did die. Yeah, so I'll gain some life.
I'm gonna play Oscar.
Okay.
And
1, 2, 3.
so we don't need to exile anything else with
No,
No.
we do not.
Nope.
and is there anything else that we want to? They're gonna go away at the end of the scene.
No, we keep the sample kits. They go to their scene 4 versions.
Oh,
Yep.
that's right. That's right.
You're going to need those
Good.
sample kits to be able to help them create the formula to help them try to get Amartha back from your memories.
Okay, so then I'm going to tap Audacious Reshapers. I'm going to sacrifice the Great Furnace, and I'm going to reveal.
Nulcero
So I
says,
get
this
an
looks
art.
like so much fun. Well, I'm glad you can watch us play Wayfarer. So
Mm-hmm. Oh, I
I
absolutely
got,
love it.
I got a 1,000-year elixir. That was one card. I'm going to take
Nice.
1 damage.
all right, so those cards can just go ahead and stay in exile since we're done now.
Yeah, I think I might do it again.
And that can go away.
All right.
Oh, right. No, you need to know those cards you exiled because that matters for next turn.
Are we
So
going to go
attack.
to attacks here?
Let me
Yeah, take your time.
let me do this first.
Mhm.
So I'm gonna tap.
I'll put my creatures up on
Thousand-Year
the screen for you.
I'm gonna untap the Audacious Reshapers and then tap it
Nice.
again to do it again.
Oh,
Oh wait,
Okay.
I got a second artifact.
you do.
I'm gonna sack a Coop.
You do have
I'm gonna
clothes.
sack a Coop.
Yep.
So, Battlefield Forge, Jorkadine, Ruin Grinder. So that's
I
1,
remember
2,
that
3.
guy.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3. So I take 3 damage. Let's see. These guys have summoning sickness. Yeah, so I think I'm ready for combat.
Okay. I'm debating now at this point, though, whether or not I want to swing in with Lathril.
Hmm.
She has Menace.
He doesn't have anything
so-
with Death Touch, right? Nothing
No
with
Death Touch. Lathril has
No.
Menace, so he'd have to block with at least 2 creatures.
Okay.
And you can Judicate at least one of them away, right?
Yeah,
You do have the Judicator.
and prevent.
And you do have the Prevent. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm going to risk it. I'm going to swing in with Lathril here, and might as well peck in with the Death Touchy Vigilance Ritualist.
Yep, much more useful than tier 2, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, it really is.
Uh-huh. Tier 3 is a good upgrade to a lot of the avatars and stuff.
So let's come in with the Fractal, the Judicator, and the 3/3 Duplicate.
Okay.
All right.
So I will go
and
ahead.
we gotta detain, right? So,
What are you
gonna
let's
do? Judicator
detain the big one, the 4/4.
Yeah, I like it.
Okay, 4/4 will go to the detain zone. So I only have 3 blockers. You're attacking with Lathril and the Ritualist.
Mm-hmm.
And
I've
Game
got
Grounds, you've got
Menace.
the protection from the Judicator.
Appreciate it.
So, that's-
Much appreciated.
Lathril gets a
Yeah.
benefit when you hit me, right?
Yeah, I get to make a number of elves equal to the power of Lathril.
Oh, which is how much right now?
2.
2. Oh, you make 2 more else. Funny. Well, I'm definitely gonna put an Inkling in front of the Fractal token. Because that seems relevant. Duplicate is also attacking as well, right?
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
And I've got a 4/3 and a 3/3. Yeah, I'm gonna double block with the Fractal and the Spirit on Lathril, just so she won't get in.
Darn.
Yeah.
All right, so then that means that
How much do I take from both of you? Yeah.
nothing
How
dies.
much is that total
You'll just
though
take
for
2.
Macro?
That's total damage on Lathril would be 3,
2.
6.
Oh,
So
yeah, 6. So
That's
it's definitely
4.
gonna die. Yeah.
so that's
So
4
it's gonna
damage.
die anyway.
Yeah.
Okay.
Unless you have some way to prevent that damage. Yeah. Another way.
No.
Okay.
But if you want to pump her up, I can at least take those things with me.
Sacrifice the clue.
I don't. No, because
that's fine.
remember, Oscar only gives it to creatures I control.
Oh, that's right. That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
All right, that's fine. That was a risk I knew I'd be taking here.
Okay, so I take 2 from the Ritualist, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then from Finnegan, how much do I take from you? 3? 4? 7?
4 and 7. Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so I'll go down to 32. Fantastic.
I'm just gonna let Lathril go to the bin again.
And then Inkling is dead.
Um,
None of my other tokens are dead.
Ooh,
And then, yeah,
Let's
you're
do
on to
it.
main
Ooh,
phase
yeah.
2.
Yep.
cool. Main phase 2. I'm going to pay 0. I'm going to tap Osgear. I'm going to exile the Great Furnace
Oh.
and create 2 Great Furnaces.
Create 2
Oh,
lands.
dang. Okay.
Sure, okay. Ramp. Strong ramp.
I'm gonna go ahead and play the Staff of Domination.
Oh, there it is.
So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see. Does this work? Does this work? Yeah, well, sure. I'm gonna pay 3.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna cast Sculpting Steel,
Oh
and I'm
wow.
gonna create another 1,000-year elixir.
Ooh, nice.
Oh, okay. So you'll
I
be able to
like
keep
it.
untapping.
I like it.
Sure.
And with that, I'm gonna pass.
Okay.
Both of you pass. Done?
Yep.
Alrighty.
Yep.
My turn. So that means we will go into the next scene. Whoop, moving the whole thing. Don't need to do that. There goes scene 3. You have progressed on to scene 4. So you've got all the samples you needed to start the formula and the ritual to put that all together using your memories to pull Amartha back from wherever her and the time crystal went. It's very clear to you that something is not right here. The Dragon's Guard are way more aggressive than they should be, and the Deans themselves are really kind of looking to you because they know that you're here to try to help out to see if you can fix whatever's going on. It's just getting more and more worse. So you'll progress on to the 4th scene and final scene of episode 3, which is called Timing It Right. So you bring the kit to an outer area of Strixhaven just in case things blow up. It might not be great, right? So at a safe distance from school, you attempt to complete the formula, but an elder dragon thinks you stole what was his. So when this scene opens, put Tanazir Quandrix from outside of the game onto the battlefield. So I get him. So I'm gonna go get Tanazir Quandrix, which I'm gonna have to create him, I think. Yeah. Tanazir Quandrix. I should really put that with the scenes, and I'll do that after the game's over. I'll put that in the mod. He's definitely not 0 CMC, I'll tell you that much. There he is. Okay, so I get a Tanazir Quandrix, who is, and your sample kits change what they do too, which I'll tell you. He's Flying Trample 4/4, it's 5/5. When he enters the battlefield, double the number of +1/+1 counters and target creature you control. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and double the counters on this fractal token. So that's now a 4/4, a 5/5. This also untaps too. Tanazir Quandrix also says, when he attacks, you may have the base power and toughness of each other creature you control become equal to Tanazir Quandrix's power and toughness until end of turn. So everything can become a 4/4. Which, no, actually, I think if they become a 5/5. If I'm correct. I think I'm correct.
Yeah, everything would become a base power 5/5.
Yes, equal to which they would become 6/6s because of the anthem. So yeah, he will be a 5/5, and then everything else will become 6/6s. So yeah, that's a thing.
Dang.
But yeah, so I get him. But also, he enters the battlefield with a +1/+1 counter on himself, so he himself gets a counter. So I need to do that. Forgot that. That's just in case if there's no other creature on the battlefield with counters, he can double the counters on himself. I hate it when I do that. So he'll start with a counter. So he's actually technically a 6/6. So he big. If Tanazir would leave the battlefield, exile it instead. When you do, target Wayfarer loots the spoils. Return Tanazir to the battlefield at the beginning of your next upkeep. So he is not gone for good ever. He will keep coming back.
Okay.
Tanazir can't attack unless I remove a +1/+1 counter from it. So I have to take a counter off every time he attacks. And then when this scene closes, the Wayfarers win the game. So you have to fight through Tanazir Quandrix showing up thinking you stole the time crystal from him. And, he doesn't even know who Amartha is. He just thinks that you are the ones responsible for the destruction of the time crystal, the removal of the time crystal. So you've got an angry elder dragon on your hands. And
fair.
he's not going to like that you're trying to activate this sample kit, whatever you're doing with time crystal bits, whatever. He just doesn't like it. So you're going to have to deal with that while you're in the middle of doing your sample kit stuff. So sample kit does... scene 4, tap, you may cast a spell from among cards exiled with sample kit. and you may spend mana as though it were mana of any type to cast that spell. So you can cast any of those spells that I have. My Witherbloom Experiment, the Silvercoal Script, or the Lorehold Relic, and you'll be able to cast those. But the main thing in here is to basically beat back Tanazir. You got to beat me while you're casting stuff from the sample kit. So the sample kit, I mean, they already have their bits that they're doing, so it's really not entirely up to you to use the sample kit. You're just trying to keep Tanazir Quandrix away while they're doing their thing. That's the main goal here.
Got it.
Because the longer you keep him away, the more he's not doing his crazy stuff. So you got to beat me. So I survived, so I'll get 25 life.
Uh-huh.
So I'll go up to 57. That seems good. Wow. And then I'll get a hand. See how strong you really are. Draw 3 cards. Okay. All right. These lands are supposed to untap.
So how do we win this phase?
Kill me or mill me.
Kill you or mill you. Got it. Okay.
Yeah. Because right now you're facing essentially, I am Tanazir Quandrix, and I'm super mad that you're trying to do this sample kit stuff. I'm mad that you gave it to the Deans. I'm mad that you're messing around with the time crystal. I want to stop you. So
Fair.
Upkeep, I'm going to go ahead and get another fractal token that has 3 counters on it.
Mm-hmm.
So I will put those 3 counters. Clone it. All right. And then we will go into my casts. So I'm going to go ahead and cast 2 cards from my hand. That's going to be Delayed Dilution.
Okay.
And Angry Historian. So Woku asks in the chat, what's the dog's name? Who's barking?
Anna. Her name is Anna.
So much barking.
Yeah, she's an intense little dog.
So we have Delayed Dilution is the first spell. It's 1 and a green and a blue for an artifact. Whenever a Wayfarer draws a card, put a charge counter on Delayed Dilution. Remove 2 charge counters from Delayed Dilution to put a +1/+1 counter on a creature. So I can start putting counters on my creatures. Then remove 4 charge counters from it to proliferate, so I can do that even better if I remove 4 counters. And then if I remove 6 counters from the dilution, each Wayfarer reveals their hand, and then I get to choose one non-land card from their hand, or a card exiled by a sample kit they control, and I can play that card for free. So if I build up those, if you draw too many cards, I can do a lot of stuff. So
got it.
Be careful about that. Then we also have Angry Historian, 2 and a red and a white for a Dwarf Artificer. Star enters the battlefield. Wait, why is he Star? That doesn't sound right. I think that's a bug. We have to fix that.
Okay.
He's not supposed to be Star. I believe he's supposed to be a specific. Give me just a moment. He's supposed to be a specific power and toughness. I don't know why he's Star. It makes no sense to me. One moment, I will figure that out.
Mm-hmm.
No problem.
Yep, I will have to fix that in an update, which we will do right after this. So it's good to know, of course. Taking a look. Angry Historian is supposed to be a 4/3. Apologies.
Okay.
It did not get changed. So I'm going to go ahead and put... I think I can edit its power and toughness here. If I look at it, yep, there it is, power and toughness. So it is supposed to be a 4/3. There, that better? You can see it, right?
Yep.
Okay, perfect. Yep, 4/3. All right, cool. Yeah, so what it does is that it deals X damage divided as you choose among any number of targets. X is the number of +1/+1 counters among creatures I control, so that would be a lot. So 4, 7, 8 damage.
Mm-hmm.
And then if it's infused, it deals twice X damage among those permanents and or players. And then whenever one or more cards would leave a Wayfarer's graveyard, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature you control. So if you start...
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and activate Ritualist in response to that before that goes off.
Before that enters the battlefield, sure.
Yeah.
Just so it doesn't start getting counters. Yeah.
Yeah.
The flavor text on this one is, stop your meddling. You don't know what history you will erase.
I'm also going to do it.
Oh, okay.
So I can exile 1 and get a 2/2 zombie.
You can exile up to 2.
I only have 1.
All right, that's fine.
Yep. So you're just gonna have to fight me through all these creatures and counters and stuff. I know you can do it. You've done it before. You got that fractal. You can get in there somehow. I know you can do it. Okay.
I'm worried, but it's okay. It's okay.
I'm feeling good.
Okay, so
I mean, I have 60 life, so I got some time.
Right.
Yeah.
Tanazir came in. Delayed Dilution is in. Angry Historian is summoning sickness as well, so that doesn't work. This new fractal is also summoning sickness, so that doesn't attack. You've got a zombie and the 4/4 on your side to block, and is Ruin Grinder out too?
Ruin Grinder also.
Yep. 7/4, and you've got the Staff of Domination. That could be a problem.
Nah, it's nothing. Don't worry
Ether
about
Multi-Cannon could be a problem too. Okay. All right. Oh, wait. No, I have to
it.
deal the
That's
damage
nothing.
now.
Don't worry about
I
it.
got to deal the damage now with Angry Historian. So that's what, 1, 4, 8 damage total. So I'm going to kill the Judicator for 4. For sure. The two damage reduction is still in effect on GameGrounds, so I can't really kill anything on his side unless I spend a lot. So I will also use the other 4 damage to kill the Ruin Grinder. So you guys can... If it dies, you get the chance to discard your hand and get 7 cards, right?
Oh,
Each
I'll take
player.
that. Yeah.
You're gonna do it?
Yeah, I only got 2
I'm
cards.
not. I'm not, but go
I'm
for
gonna
it.
take that.
I'm also going to do it.
And draw 7.
Make sure. Damn,
3, 4,
that hurts, but okay.
5, 6, 7.
Wow. Okay, I drew a
Yeah,
lot
that's
of
much
interesting
better.
cards.
I like that.
Okay. Oh, okay. I drew that thing. Sure. What else are we gonna do here? Well, I'm gonna play. Well, let's see. Combat would be interesting. So the Find Broker is the Gogari. Sorry.
3/4.
A 3/4.
3/4.
Okay. Right. And you still got your zombies. Ritualist is tapped though. Flying is probably my best bet this turn then. So yeah, so I'll go ahead and go into combat, and I'll swing with a 3/2 at let's go GameGrounds here. Let's reduce that life total there.
Yeah, sure. I'll just take that.
Yeah, you got a lot of life there, so
Just a bit.
just a bit. All right, so we'll do that, and then let's see. Yeah, you already had your cards leave, so he doesn't get the counters first. You didn't. None of you drew a card, right?
Not yet. Oh wait,
Not
I
yet.
just drew 7 cards.
Oh yeah, you guys just drew a ton of cards with Dilate.
I
did
drew
not.
7.
I did not.
Okay,
I did
all right,
not.
all right.
I forgot about that.
Well, I'm gonna get 7 counters on here, so.
Oh dang.
Oh boy, this is
I
gonna be
was
fun.
not thinking about that.
Y'all
That-
thought
Oh,
No.
thought
7
you
counters on
Dilate
oh,
dilution,
wow.
yeah. So I'm gonna be able to
Oh.
activate it multiple times.
What's it 6 do again?
No.
I get to steal a card from your hand or from your sample kit.
Okay.
no.
So I'm gonna get the counters out. I go up to 7 counters on delayed dilution. Let's see, remove 2 counters for +1/+1. Remove 4 counters for proliferate. Remove 6 counters to everybody reveals their hand, and then for each Wayfarer, I get to cast a card from your hand or your sample kit.
Yikes.
Yeah, so I can do that. Finnegan has a lot of stuff in his hand that he's holding on to, so yeah, I'm gonna go down to 1. I want to see both of y'all's hands.
I'm
Show me
so sad about this.
Show me your hands, Wayfarers. What you got?
Hold on. In response.
Okay.
Oh
I'm
no!
waiting.
God damn it. No, this is terrible. Terrible. No. In
You've
response, I
reached
won't do anything.
The boss fight of episode 3. Welcome.
Man. I've got a Boros charm. I've got
Okay.
a Dark Steel mutation, and I've got Route.
I have a Swamp, Priest of Titania, Elvish Mystic, Foul Orchard, Endray's Forerunners, Nadir's Nightblade, and a Sylvan Messenger.
You've got a route and a dark steel mutation. Holy crap.
Uh-huh.
I think I could survive if I just cast route here. Let me go ahead and wait. The Sylvan Messenger says enters the battlefield. Then I reveal the top 4. Put all elf cards. Yeah, this is nothing for me. Enray's Forerunners.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take Enray's Forerunners.
Yeah, I thought you. Yeah, I thought. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Wow, and Boros Charm, so I could like deal a ton of damage to both of you.
You got
right?
Big Piggy. You got the Big Piggy.
Does it makes everything?
Ooh,
Does it make everything have haste?
Everything it's +2/+2, Vigilance and Trample.
Oh, Vigilance and Trample. Okay, so not everything. And I've already attacked this turn, so I won't actually be able to use it on you.
But you now have a 7/7.
Enray's Forerunners. There it is. I now have a 7/7. And I'm gonna take Darksteel Mutation, and I'm gonna put it on your Fractal token.
Naturally.
Yeah, make it a 0/1.
Alright.
Indestructible.
I got a good blocker. Yeah. Good blocker.
That was fun.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Um.
And I guess what I'll do then is, yeah, I'm just gonna wait and see what y'all do. So I'm gonna go ahead and go to end step.
Okay.
I don't think anything else happens for me on my side. Nope. So yeah, go ahead. What you
Now
got?
we're gonna untap, upkeep,
Well,
draw.
my plan was definitely to give the fractal, make the fractal unblockable, and give a double strike. So
You're gonna have to remove that Darksteel Mutation first.
there goes that.
Land
Oh, that's right. I
return.
could just remove it. That
Mhm.
would be cool. Okay.
Mill
I
2.
will draw.
Hey, creatures.
Okay, so both of you are
And then I'll
drawing, so I will
return-
get 2 counters on delayed dilution.
I'm actually gonna return a Rex Sage to my hand.
Okay.
So-
I'm gonna go ahead and pay. Go ahead.
I will advise that there is an Ether Multicannon on y'all's battlefield.
Yeah, there is indeed.
Right. We could have used that before, huh? We could have.
I didn't have any
We could've
mana to
put-
use it.
Ah, damn.
Yeah, you all were tapped
right.
out.
All right. Well, what do we not want to happen? Because I was gonna put that Dark Seal mutation on the dragon, and
Well, first I'm gonna Rex Sage that artifact thing that keeps stealing all of our crap.
Your
okay.
fractal still untaps, by the way. It's not a pacifism.
Ah, yes. Thank you.
So what's happening now? You're destroying what?
Destroy target artifact or enchantment. Oh wait, hold on. I could also destroy the enchantment off the fractal.
Ooh, yeah.
Could.
Okay, so I can. Do you want
Well,
that 1717 fractal back?
So look, yeah. Well, here's the thing. All right, let's see. I can. Let's talk. Let's talk serious now.
Okay.
Let's talk seriously.
I'm gonna cast. I'm gonna cast a Soul Ring.
Okay.
So let's see. I need 4 mana plus Rogue's Passage to
Mhm.
make him unblockable. And then I would need the 2 command spheres to give him double strike. And then that would leave me 1, 2, 3. And then I could sacrifice 3 artifacts: the Clue, the Soul Ring. Oh wait. I need to do this in a smarter way.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on. I can tap 2 lands plus the Soul Ring to make him unblockable.
Okay.
Then I got the command spheres to do the Boros charm. And then I've got
Did we already
1, 2,
remove the
3,
Dark Steel
4,
mutation?
5.
No. He's
No,
thinking.
no.
He's thinking.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's
So
counting through his lines.
Sure.
Yeah. So
Trying
if
to
I
find the line. Got it.
so I can give him +10 +10, so he'd be at 27
27 with double strike.
With double strike. So that's 54. So it's not enough, but then we've got a couple of other creatures, right?
I mean, that's a lot.
Yeah. So I don't know. Do you think that's the line?
I feel like that's a decent line, honestly.
Okay. Well, we've got a few other things to do before that. Like I can do audacious reshapers, see if we get anything, right? But what do I say? I can sacrifice the clue.
All right, there you go.
Okay, so we sacrifice the clue, and here we go. Angel of Ruin.
Oh,
all right.
Look at that. So I will exile Darksteel Mutation.
Okay.
And another artifact or enchantment that he has that's... Oh, the Delayed Dilution. Yeah.
It's either that
Let's do
or
that.
the Quandrix formula, which will give me another.
Well, whichever one he doesn't, because this is all still while Rex Age is on the stack. So whichever one he doesn't, Rex Age is going to hit the other one.
Oh, okay.
So
Sure. In response to you exiling it, I guess I will go ahead and remove 2 charge counters from it to put a +1/+1 counter on. Yeah, it's 2 Quandrix.
Okay.
And then I take
exile.
2 damage from Audacious Reshapers. So that worked out really well.
Yeah.
I mean, I could... Nah.
All right.
Let's not push our luck.
I'm going to go ahead. No, you're good. I'm going to go ahead and pay 6 into the Aetherwork multi-cannon so that we can target at least 2 things.
All right.
If you want to pay...
This is gone now, too.
Do you want to pay any into that at all? It's 3 per target. Right now, my targets are going to be Tanazir and the Enrace Forerunners.
Oh, right. Yeah. Get your Enrace Forerunners back.
Yep.
Right. Is there any other targets that are, like, really worth it?
Ah, yes. The Fractal's back now, too.
Hold on now. I've got... He's now unblockable. I took care of that. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Just gotta make sure I have the artifacts to sacrifice, but I'm pretty sure because I've got these 2 lands, I've got the command spheres, I got a ton of artifacts to sacrifice.
How are we making the Fractal unblockable?
With Rogue's Passage.
Oh, you have Rogue's Passage out. Okay, yeah, I can't see your lands, so.
Oh, okay, sorry. Yeah, Rogue's Passage, I tap 2 lands and Soul Ring to activate it, so that's done.
Okay.
So Fractal's unblockable.
Okay.
Going for a big hit this turn. Okay.
Then I'll hold back on that Aetherwork multi-cannon just for now. See what happens after combat.
All right.
I think so. So... What else do I need? I don't know. So I can give him 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's +12/+12. So that's 29, 29. And that's 58. So that'll do it, right?
That'll do it.
Okay.
What?
Let me make sure I have the artifacts to sacrifice.
Yeah, take your time. Hey, I got to have it last time. I'm so okay with you having it this time.
All right.
I'm gonna be really mad if you actually beat me before I get my turn back. So the multi-cannon got used, right?
Yeah.
Not yet.
Oh.
No, not yet.
All right.
Okay.
It's fine. I know what it does. We're good.
Oh,
nice
wait.
job.
I'm wrong. No, I'm wrong.
It's a common.
I forgot about one thing, which is that I need the 2 mana to play Boros Charm.
Okay, yeah.
Let me leave that to the side. So I can give him 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So yeah, the same original.
Okay.
+10/+10, which makes him 27/27, which is 54.
Okay. 54 I still think is really good. It takes
It's
a scrivener down to 3 here.
We'll be at 3.
Okay.
Whew. Okay.
I feel like
So
that's
let's
worth
do
it. Yeah,
Okay.
let's do that.
It means I'm gonna go
So-
full on next turn.
1, 2, 3, 4. Where did I have that other?
I don't think.
No, I guess.
Where in the hell did you get such a huge fractal?
Well, listen, Quandrix, I understand this might seem weird. You
Yeah.
have a Dragon's Guard. Nav, the somewhat intelligent, he gave these to us
Yes, the
as a
smart.
gift.
Maybe he's not so smart to give it to you then.
I mean, he gave me a 60/60, but he took care of it, so...
Well, he is capable of
fine.
doing something right, I guess.
So I sacrificed 5 artifacts.
Oh, dang, okay.
And I paid 5 to give the fractal +10/+10.
God, it's a 27.
No, sorry. +10/+0.
Right.
Plus 10
So
plus
it's
0, okay.
27. Yeah, 27, 17.
17.
And we move to combat.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Fractal's unblockable.
I'm a swing in with my 2/2 vigilance death wrist. Why could I not say that word?
You don't have protection now, so I can't block.
Yeah.
The
how many blockers
Prevention.
did you got?
I'm
He's
sorry.
got a lot
Not
of blockers.
protection.
Mhm.
Prevention.
Yeah, I knew what you meant.
Cal's Blood Mage will block your ritualist. My 3/2.
Okay.
He's still got a lot of blockers, right?
I do. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You haven't used your Aether Multicannon yet.
Nope.
I have no more mana to put into it.
No, that's fine. I'm going to go ahead and activate Ritualist before damage. Exiling Wolverine Riders and
Hey, Goyf
Lano.
Saros, what's going on?
Llanowar Tribe, creating 2 more zombies.
So I think I need to leave blockers, basically.
You're good. So that Ritualist will kill the thing that it's blocking, but it'll die. Which is pretty much all I wanted it to do, was kill something.
I will take 54 damage and go to 3.
NBD.
54.
Alright. Then I
Oh,
am
good.
still going to go ahead and hammer it in 6 into the Aether Multicannon. We're going to take out Quandrix and the Endra's Forerunners. Those are your
Nice.
biggest dudes.
Okay, so Enray's Forerunners gets deleted. Goes back to your graveyard. And then Quandrix goes, I think he gets exiled, right? Yeah, so exile, and then you'll loot the spoils, so you'll get to do that again. So Cannon goes back in. You will get Soul Shield. Vanishing 4.
Okay.
Equipped creature has Vigilance and Reach. When it blocks, exile all creatures blocked by it until Soul Shield leaves the battlefield. Equip 3.
Oh, fun.
Yeah.
All right, and then I
I'll
only have
put-
1 mana, so I'm going to
I'll put the vanishing counters on it.
use that 1 to create an Elvish, or to cast Elvish Mystic.
All right, exile it and then return it to the battlefield. Oh, I get 10 inches back on my next upkeep anyway, so.
Yes, but it can't attack then.
And then we've only got to chip in 3 damage.
3 damage.
And I got a Rogue's Passage.
Yeah.
Rogue's Passage. All right.
We got this, man. We got
I think
this.
we might have this. All right. So
All right.
that's it for me. That's all I got. That's my turn.
That's
It's
turn.
definitely all I've got.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so did any
So-
cards leave your graveyard this turn?
Yeah, I exiled 2, Llanowar Tribe and Wolfbane Rider.
Finnegan did not do that, right?
No.
Correct.
So you got, okay, so 2 cards left, so I will get a +1/+1 counter on target creature I control. That means I will put it onto... Blood Mage died, that's right. I'll put it onto the Inkling here. Okay. All right, and then you're done for turn?
That's all we got.
Okay. All right. Do you remember the sample kit is tap? Doesn't cost any mana to activate.
Oh, that's yeah.
So
Right.
it can put out the Silver Quill script, the Lorehold Relic, or the Witherbloom Experiment. So it's up to you if you want to put those out onto the battlefield. They do give you benefits. They let you, destroy artifacts and enchantments. They'll let you exile graveyards. This is why they also don't have infused stuff on them, because you can use them. Yeah.
But we still gotta cast them, right?
Yeah. As mana, yeah, you're right. So yeah, you'd have to cast them by spending mana, but you can spend mana of any color to cast them. So anybody can cast anything. All right. So my turn. I'm gonna go ahead and do upkeep, which doesn't look like there's anything that triggers because I've got nothing here. That goes off. So I'm just gonna go ahead and cast a whole bunch of cards. So I'm gonna cast cards for free from my hand first, because I got 7 cards in my hand. So I'm just gonna go ham this turn. I'm gonna go ahead and cast first of all these 2 Spell Eater Vortexes. So I think they're the most expensive cards in my hand. Well, I've got another card that's more expensive. Let me cast Karok Wrangler, so I can cast these Spell Eaters for mana. And then I'll cast, this is supposed to be Master Symmetrist, but it's apparently in another language.
His reach is a 4/4, and he gives everything that's equal trample.
Yes, everything that has equal stats are trample, which unfortunately is only like the fractals here. Karok Wrangler will, every time I cast an instant or sorcery spell or copy it, put a +1/+2 counter on target creature I control. So that gives me another benefit. And then, it's right. Upkeep actually, I give back Tanazir, so he'll come back and he'll put a +1/+1 counter on himself. So he'll have 1. And then for my next trick, I'm gonna go ahead and that's right. I was supposed to get another Essence Land, so I now technically have 8. Okay. Yeah. For my next trick, I'm gonna go ahead and cast. Let's untap that. Tap that for mana. Thanks, Freeland.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and cast that Spell Eater Vortex, the first one. Sure, why not? I'll cast. Well, I can't cast them in a row. So anyway, it's a 1 and a blue and a red for a 3/3. Creatures you control with +1/+1 counters on them have haste.
Oh.
Okay.
When a Wayfarer casts a spell from hand or graveyard, put a +1/+1 counter on each creature you control with no +1/+1 counters on it. Then if Spell Eater Vortex is infused, proliferate.
Okay.
So yeah, when you cast stuff, I'm gonna make stuff bigger. That's cool,
Got it.
Right? It's hunger.
Yeah.
The flavor text is its hunger drew it to the place where the energies of the formula were coalescing. So while the Deans back there are working their magic, there are weird things coming to your area. Tanazir is still super mad. Give me back my time crystal. And a lot's going on. Things are happening. So Tanazir's got haste, so that's fun, right? What else is this? What's that card?
Oh, shoot, he has haste now. Crud!
Yeah.
Yep.
Let's have some fun here. I'm gonna cast the
that
next
ruined
card.
my plan.
I'm gonna cast the next card here, which is gonna be Pursuit of Time. So 4 green and a blue, sorcery, proliferate. Then put a +1/+1 counter on each to up to 3 target creatures. If this spell is infused, those creatures also gain trample until end of turn. And then exile Pursuit of Time with 3 time counters on it, and then I get to cast it again every 3 turns because it'll just keep coming back with suspend.
Okay.
So I'm gonna cast that.
Hopefully we won't have to see that happen.
Proliferate.
Ooh,
I cast an instant or sorcery spell, so I'm gonna put a counter on the thing before it resolves to proliferate.
Yep.
So I'm gonna put a counter on to. Might want to do Spell Eater Vortex. No, I'm gonna do Master Symmetrist. That seems like fun.
Okay.
I'm going to try to punch Finnegan as hard as I can so I don't die. I'm just gonna let you know right now what my
Some hard
goal
punches
is.
are about to come through.
Yeah.
Yep.
What my goal is. So this is also
Makes
gonna get a
sense.
counter. The spell is infused. Unfortunately, I cannot infuse because I used all my mana to cast a spell, so they will not gain trample. And then put 3 +1/+1 counters on up to 3 target creatures. So I'm gonna put a counter on the Historian. We're just gonna keep putting counters on stuff. Clone here, boom. Clone here, boom. So that goes down to 1. And then one more creature gets a counter. Let's put it on. I kind of want to keep back the Spell Eater Vortex so it can do its thing. So I don't want to attack with it. So I'll put a counter on the Spirit Token.
Fun.
That cool? Are we cool? So this is also going to suspend itself. And put 3 counters on it. So it'll come back in 3 turns if you don't kill me by then. So, but I'm gonna try to kill Finnegan right now. So, as everything has haste.
Yeah.
So we're gonna see if I can do it. I'm gonna go into combat. Yeah, I'm just gonna swing with everything at you, Finnegan.
All right. Well.
I mean, this might not be the best move because I might just die to GameGrounds, but I want to kill somebody.
Yeah.
But so then does Tanazir
so
turn
Tanazir's-
everything into 6/6s?
So here's the fun part. Everything becomes equal power and toughness, and then Master Symmetrist says everything has trample.
And everything becomes 7/7s base power.
So everything
I
becomes...
survived this.
Well, Tanazir has to remove a counter for him to attack. So he will go down
Okay.
to a base 6/6. Everything becomes base 6/6. Then gets +1/+1 for each counter on it. Now they all have trample as well. And haste.
I'm tapped out.
I mean, you could block GameGrounds if you
Oh,
want
you
to.
can
You got
block.
blockers.
All right.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna block, but I don't think I can.
Well,
I don't think
okay,
I can save you here, bud.
so
Try to kill
What's the
me,
biggest-
huh? I got a time crystal. You've got it. Give it to me.
what's the biggest flyer?
So the biggest flyer is obviously going to be Tanazir. It's a 7/7.
Okay.
No, wait, no.
Seven.
Actually, the Inkling is
It's the
a
Inkling.
7/7/9/9.
Okay.
9/9
so I blocked
trample.
out
Everything is trample.
the Angel of Ruins. So I take 2 from that.
Yep. I'm gonna put the Ritualist on the Symmetry guy so that trample doesn't continue to happen every single time.
Dragon mad.
Oh god. So everything else has trample, huh?
Then I have 4 zombies.
All right. So the next biggest non-flyer.
Just look at the counters. You can go from there because everything else is that size.
Okay.
So it's going to be
So
an 11/11.
Next biggest flyer is Tanazir. If you're talking about flyer, it's Tanazir.
No, not flyers anymore. I don't have any more flyers.
Okay.
So non-flyer would be what? The fractal?
The biggest
11.
non-flyer is going to be the fractal with 5 on it, yeah. Because
So
its
that's
base
an
power and
11.
Sorry,
toughness.
guys.
Yeah, its base power and toughness is going to turn into a this is 4/4, 5/5, 6/6. So it's a 6/6 base with 5 makes it an 11/11. So I've got 2 and 11/11s coming your way. I'm gonna move these
So I'm
together
gonna-
to make it easier. Yeah.
So I'm gonna take 8 off of that.
Inkling has been blocked.
Yeah. I'm just going to block. It doesn't really matter what I block because I have 8 power and toughness with the zombies here. So I'm going to throw those in. I'm taking 10 damage away, essentially. 2 from the Ritualist, 8 from the zombies. It really doesn't matter what I block because I'm not killing anything here.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to take away some of the damage. So
All
I'm,
right, so-
I'm reducing 10 damage.
All right, I'm gonna
It's damage control.
damn it. I'm gonna count up how much damage I have total, I guess. So Karok's a 3/3, but it's technically now 6/6, so it's a 7/7. So 7, 11, 11. That's 22. 29. The Master Symmetrist is getting blocked by the Death Toucher, but that total damage is still the 6 + 2, so it's 8. From 29 makes 37. From the Angry Historian, that's another 7. So that's 44. From the other fractal, that's another 10. So that's 54. Tanazir himself adds another 6. 4, 5, 6. Yeah. He adds 4, 5 just himself. Yeah. So he adds another 5. So what was I at? What was the last big number I just said? think it was 44. Yeah.
No, it was
so
54.
54. So 59.
59. Okay. Well, I'm
I
collect
haven't even added the spirit token yet, which is also another 6. Sorry, 7. So that's 64 or 66. And then the inkling you blocked was another 8. So that's 70. 74. So GameGrounds is saying you're taking off how much damage?
I'm debating on whether or not I'm taking off damage at this point.
Yeah, I don't.
Because I
don't think
might
it's
just want to crack back and kill him.
right. I don't think it's worth it. I don't think you should block anything because
I don't think I could have killed both of you, to be honest, if I'd attacked with
way
these.
dead.
Yeah.
No. Yeah, I won't. I won't even.
I just have a vendetta against Finnegan because of that
Yeah.
fractal. I mean, I could
Fair
hit
enough.
you. I could hit you, GameGrounds. You probably could take most of the damage. You could just still crack me back and kill me anyway. So, for
Yeah.
this, I just want you to have the visual of your friend Finnegan and all of his friends just getting mashed into the ground by a dragon and all of his fractals. And
It's fine. It's fine. Time rolls. I can undo it. It's fine. Time rolls. I can undo it.
behind you, like I'm just setting the stage. Behind you, the Deans are getting closer to finishing, but they need Tanazir gone to be able to finish their ritual. The disruptive power of all the magic on play is messing with the formula. So I mash Finnegan into the ground. You go down. All your stuff gets shuffled back into your deck. Your lands in your hand, all that stuff gets shuffled back in, and then you start on your turn. You will put 1 land into play every turn that comes around until you have 3 lands in play. Then you're back in the game with your life total. I guarantee you that's not going to be the case. Like, it's not going to take that long for you to come back because I'm about to die a horrible death. But at least I killed somebody.
but you said did these exiled cards go back into my library or no?
No, just everything out on the battlefield in your hand goes back into your deck.
Okay.
So you'll shuffle, you'll get a new hand, and then you'll put a land out when it's your turn again. You'll just put a land out from your deck. You'll search your library for a land card, a basic land, and put it on the battlefield.
Okay, wait, sorry. Give me that again. So I
shuffle your hand in your graveyard into your and whatever's on the battlefield into your library.
Okay.
Then you will draw 7 cards.
Okay.
You won't get your life total back because you're not technically back in the game, but you'll get your hand ahead of time just so you know what you have for play. It's like essentially we're starting a game over, but you're not back in the game yet. And then every upkeep you get while being downed, you get a basic land from your deck and you put it on the battlefield.
Okay.
So you'll start getting lands back out, so you'll start be able to do things when you're back into the game. This is the down rules that you have never run into yet.
Yeah.
But it's good to know them because your buddy is mashed into the dirt. GameGrounds. Tanazir is very clearly mad about what happened last turn and retaliated. I am done. End step happens. I don't draw because I still have 3 cards left in my hand. Go.
Okay.
Drive off the dragon, or Amartha will not be brought back into the timeline.
Untap, upkeep, draw.
Because I will definitely crush you next turn if you don't stop me. Look at this board.
Yep,
man.
I
You
see
can do
the
it.
board. I see the board.
Finnegan did most of the work. You just got to cross the finish line. The relay race happened where he handed it off to you and he fell dead.
Teamwork.
Or not really dead, but
Okay.
just on the ground.
Yeah.
I gotta try to make this the best I can here. Just watched my good friend destroy a dragon, watched the dragon come back to existence, then kill him. And I'm a little panicked. But I'm gonna make one final strike as best I can. I'm gonna set down an Imperious Prefect. Other elves I control get +1/+1.
Nice.
Damn, alright. It's happening.
Then I'm gonna go ahead and do a 3/4 to cast a Herald Unites the Elves to get a Poison Tip Archer
Sure.
from the battlefield, or from my graveyard onto the battlefield. That says whenever another creature dies, each opponent loses 1 life. Then I'm going to go ahead and pay 3 for a Nadir's Nightblade that says whenever a token I control leaves the battlefield, each opponent loses 1 life and I gain 1 life.
Ooh.
So,
You
Go.
can do some
even
weird
if you block,
shenanigans.
you die.
Wow.
Swing in everything, outsmart the
Plunge.
smart dragon. Plunge,
I wish
go in
everything-
with everything I have. Try to revive
Plus a
Amartha.
mountain.
Bring back
Yes, you get a mountain.
Finnegan
Bring back Finnegan.
and set the timeline back to the way it should be.
All right. Well, I'm gonna block your biggest thing with Spell Eater Vortex, and then I'm gonna take a bajillion bunch of damage and die, and you win the game. Good job! Hooray! Good job. Yes,
Nicely
you
done.
outsmarted
Nice.
the dragon, who got so mad and just crushed one of your buddies into the dirt. But you
I had
got
it
there.
coming though.
You got there. You did have it coming. Yeah, the 17-17 was a little much. So yeah, so the
Yep.
scene closes. You win the game. So I will go over what happens at the very end of that. I need to make sure Angry Historian is a 4/3. I don't know why he has the power toughness. But anyway, you get to the conclusion, which I'll go ahead and read off to you. So, Tanazir Quandrix, hate you all, flies away, driven away. Didn't actually kill him, because every time you beat him, he gets exiled. So he just goes away.
Right.
He's been driven away just in time too. The Deans have completed using the essence of the magics contained in the sample kit to finish the formula. As the final magic to form the experiment locks into place, a blinding flash erupts from before an explosion, and everyone is knocked unconscious. So boom, huge explosion. When the Wayfarers come to, a curious scene is before them. The part of Strixhaven they're in is completely wrecked, as if from the explosion, but it looks older somehow, as if the explosion occurred ages past. Nowhere to be found are the Deans who helped the Wayfarers with the experiment, but as the smoke clears, standing in the center of it all is exactly what you've been doing all this for, Amartha. They seem relatively unharmed, as is the time crystal behind them. Amartha turns to you both as you're helping Finnegan get off the ground and asks you, "What have you done?" They give you a very big, concerned look on the face and ask you, "What have you done?" And that's where we finish episode 4. So another question upon question. What is going on here? So that will be continued in episode 4 called Dragon Siege. So that will be the next episode of Arcavios School's Out Forever. I'm not entirely sure we'll have that ready by next week. We're working on it to get that out as soon as possible. We're really close to finishing it and getting that out there. So we'll see. We're really excited to move on and get all that out there for going on to our Adventures in the Forgotten Realms journey, which is our next content that we're putting out after Arcavios School's Out Forever for that set. And if you are still watching the stream, we will be announcing what that journey is tomorrow on our social media. So stay tuned and you will know what happens after the end of Arcavios School's Out Forever. Where do the Wayfarers go next? What happens with the Forgotten Realms? What's going on with Dungeons and Dragons? Well, we've got a lot in store for you, and we cannot wait to show you all the things that we have available. So, of course, I want to thank our continual Wayfarers going through Arcavios School's Out Forever GameGrounds. Finnegan, thank you both for showing up. GameGrounds, where can we find you as well, always?
Yeah, you can find me at twitch.tv/thegamegrounds or on Twitter at @groundsgame.
Fantastic. And Finnegan, of course, where can we find you?
You can find me hanging out on Twitter, making a lot of comments on Wayfarer content and generally just trying to participate in the magic discourse on
Nice.
Twitter.
Awesome. Great. Well, that will be Wayfarer for tonight, live on Thursdays. I really appreciate both, of course, the Wayfarers showing up and everybody else who have watched the stream thus far. I'm, of course, the Scrivener, Ashidin, the lead developer of Wayfarer, and we can't wait to see you back again next week. We may do episode 4 if we haven't finished by then. I'm pretty sure we probably will be. But if not, we'll do episode 1 again with potentially GameGrounds and Finnegan as well, or if we have some other people that want to play in the meantime. That will be announced as the week goes forward. But remember, check our social media. Check Reddit, check Twitter, check our Discord if you're there. We're going to be announcing what our journey is for a D&D, and you may want to pay attention to it. There might be something tied in as a giveaway to go with it, so I'd keep an eye on that. All right, well, that's going to be it for us today, so thanks everybody for watching, and of course, we will see you out there in the multiverse. Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye. Ooh, good game. That was a good game.